welcome to the show. Don't forget the Discord. Everywhere. Yeah. Hello, everybody. I know there's some. Well, shout out to Pest first in the chat. I already know that one.
That's right.
Shout out to everybody else in here right now for episode.
Is that what that is?
In French, yeah.
Uno.
We're approaching Shout Out 69. So go ahead and check out last Sunday's episode.
There you go.
Hello.
What up, folks? What up, folks? We've got a lot to talk about today. We've got that. I don't ever know how to say this guy's name right. Is it Forgotio? Is that how you say it? I feel like that's not how you say it. It's like a champagne.
Forgotio.
I don't know.
You gotta
Forgotio Blow.
Like a margarita.
Trump's nephew. We got him on the dock, okay? He's pretty cool.
Oh.
We got some Mike Tyson news. We're going to try to get to the Try Guys. Is it a meme if we just if I do 5 episodes in a row where I say okay, we're going to try to get to the Try Guys?
He just wants those extra red X's on the thumbnail. I think that's it. And it has to be a new picture of all 4 of them every time.
Yeah, it's been so far. We're good.
And I'll use different X's each time.
But we're going to be really talking about this In Praise of Shadows guy. Probably some Nick Rakita. We got a little bit of that. Some updates to my video I just did that's actually coming out for everybody tomorrow. True to Tractor Nick Rakita.
Nick Rakita. Danny's got a whole video.
Wendigoon. Donut Operator.
Nick Rakita.
Turkey Tom. Brandon Buckingham.
It comes out tomorrow.
They're all here. Okay?
So like and subscribe. I'm done.
Okay. I was wondering how long you can game. Maybe I should bring up the chat.
I always wanted to be background vocalist.
Boogaloo.
Harles. Oh, Harles got the joke. Hell yeah. Let's go.
Boogaloo Cab.
Uh-oh. You know it's a gimmick if I'm not wearing a hoodie, right? You know, there's what's he doing? He's doing that for a reason, right? Jeez.
Oh.
You got me pegged, Harles. Phrasing. I can't say that anymore these days. Damn.
So that's a little cosmic jive here at the top. Check it out.
Much obliged. Ooh.
Never late is better.
Yep.
Is it?
It's that. Yeah. Would have loved to have gotten that jazz EP out on time, but I have found the issues in Revolutions, and that will be re-released on June the 6th. So. Make that up too.
You see what they're trying to do in chat? V-Dub says, Kev, did you watch the new video? Danny shit talks you.
Yeah.
Saying you pee way too often when Danny just uses bottles. Excuse me, the newest video, I'm not even in it.
He's just trying to suck up to The Rock.
I'm not in the newest video, okay? I had shit to do. Kevin had shit to do. I hired somebody. We got a professional in here.
Danny's just trying to get that Voss sponsorship. It's all right. I get it.
I complimented us there. I said we had to have Voss bottles because our dicks are too big to fit in anything else.
Oh, it's not 3 minutes in, pal. Oh, Carla says we're early.
Better than late, right?
Gotta keep you on your
Never
toes.
Late is better.
That's right. Boom. Look at that. Whoa. I forgot. I forgot that I was here.
So,
what up, Kang?
Cosmic Jive at the top. Love some Cosmic Jive. We've got some news that we have to attend to here right at the top, okay? We don't have time. V-Dub says, oh, I'm sorry, Danny's Southern lawyer said it. Exactly.
What's up, Only Mistakes? Yeah, that lawyer, that guy. We got beef, me and him, but it's all right.
So good opener today, okay? We're going to look at some white trash food here, okay? Matt Walsh is going to show us some white trash food, or at least, you know, what he thinks, or is it white trash, you know? is Matt Walsh white trash? Maybe.
Well, we would be the ones to confirm, right?
Exactly. But while we confirm our expertise here as white trash, like observing the white trash food, we're going to go across the sea and try some delectables from straight from the UK, okay?
Someone else's white trash food, if you will.
Look at that. Oh, my God. There we go.
Do you have a broom nearby so I can smash the plate when we're done eating? When did
delicious.
What up, Metro Shroomin in the chat? Hell,
he came for the beans on toast.
that's a great fucking name, dude. Man. I don't have an applause button right now, so just know that rim shot was an applause.
Hit I got one.
Oh, you got one for him?
What the fuck?
Oh, that's I don't sanction that. Okay.
Here, let me prove it, okay? So these are straight from the fucking UK. If I can get it in here.
Oh God, the focus.
Can you see that?
Product of the United Kingdom. Did you check that thing for
It's hard to get
a
that
transmitter?
focus.
You sure there's not some like spy equipment in there?
It's real, folks. Okay, I had it imported. The real deal.
God damn it.
We look at the chat.
Yeah, see? Harles is speaking my language. Wow. It's not cold, right?
No, it's hot. We just heated it
The
up.
waiver I signed said that it would be warm.
All
So we'll see, guys.
Let me pull up this.
Yeah, you pull up the clip and I'll hold the plate because you are also taking the first bite without a doubt, dude.
Fair enough.
You set me up for this.
All right, so if I shove
I'm gonna
this
make
here,
sure this isn't poison.
we've got Matt Walsh saying, "Are we really going to pretend that this doesn't look kind of good?" Okay, so we'll watch this lovely video of a nice crock pot meal Matt Walsh is digging while we eat some beans on toast.
Thank you for putting up something so disgusting on screen so that I might enjoy these breaded beans. Oh, wait.
I want to give you this one right here. This one has better access of holding and like biting. Is that how you want to do it? If you like hold and take a bite?
Oh, I'm gonna spoon mine, dude.
You're gonna spoon yours?
This was my grandfather's Hawaiian shirt. I cannot
So you're
risk
spooning, okay.
getting them beans on
So
this
I'll
thing,
pick
okay?
up just so we can get some. Oh my God.
Yeah, you just go ahead and take your
Here,
bite, and then
hit
I'll
that-
take my
hit
bite.
that first button there, will you?
The first button.
First on the thing. Yep.
Oh yeah.
There you go. That's what I'm about to take a bite out of. Okay, some beans on toast. Oi.
Clout Route food reviews, dude. You didn't see it coming.
This is just like report of the week, I think.
Bite-sized food reviews brought to you in conjecture with my partner company. I just forced that upon Danny because he's forcing beans upon me. So thank you. And the shouts out Bite-sized Sports in the chat.
So hit 2. Hit numero 2 there, so we can bring this clip up. And I'm gonna take a bite while this plays and
Pull
then
that
pass
up,
it
Jamie.
to Kev. Okay, so here we go. White trash or not, crock pot.
This is my favorite meal to make for family and friends. I start by placing my cheese balls into my crock pot and adding a
Here I
block
go.
of Monterey Jack cheese. Now I'm going to add half
Hates
a
her
gallon
family, huh?
of half and half. Follow that up with a stick and a half of unsalted butter. Now I'm going to use some onion powder, garlic powder, turmeric,
powder.
and crushed red pepper. I also like to
Say
top with
garlic?
some sharp cheddar cheese. Cook on high for an hour and a half and
I
then
could've
start
used
to
some cheddar
stir
cheese.
and break your balls. I also like to break up the cheese block. Cook for 1 more hour on high.
corner piece.
Pour your
Alrighty.
pasta.
Here,
They don't make bacon, beans, and Uncrustables, dude. This is ridiculous. What is this? I gotta eat the crust. I'm not eating all that extra spare bread, dude. You know how many calories
All
that
right,
is?
give the people what they want. They want to see
Should
you
I
take a
put
bite.
it really close to the microphone?
Go ahead, yeah.
No, I'm not gonna do
Get
that.
some
That'd
ASMR
be-
going.
That'd be very gross. Okay, hang on.
They like that. All right. Food
Let the video
review.
play. You got to chew while there's something
Oh,
covering
well,
you.
okay,
I
okay,
gotta-
okay.
everybody's
Fair
gonna hear
enough,
me
fair
fucking
enough.
And now
smack
I'm going
my
to put
lip.
some pasta water into my cheese and blend. Time to put it all together. I'm going to mix that all well and top with some bacon
Bacon?
and parsley. Grab yourself a big scoop, take a bite, and enjoy. So easy and so good. You got to try it.
Like, there's nothing worth making a video about this fucking mac and cheese. Maybe besides the cheese balls at the top that you absolutely would not do.
Why
ever.
would you need those cheese balls?
8
out of 10. Love the beans and the bread.
Really?
So much flavor. Love it. No, well, maybe you go first. You go.
8 out of 10? All right, I have to say. First off, it tastes like let's see what the chat says. Hot is good. Twitter Geek says I like my baked beans with a side of meth. V-Dub says if Danny hates it, I quit. So, okay. Here's my review, okay? Let me show you a little bit more. It tastes like SpaghettiO. It's like a Chef Boyardee SpaghettiO for the Americans, I guess. Is that everywhere? I don't know. But yeah, like Chef Boyardee SpaghettiO sauce. So it's like sweet kind of, which is, ugh. It's a little sweet, right? I'm not like tripping.
Yeah, it's a little sweet to it. It's
a little
not like,
sweet.
Not quite baked beans sweet.
No.
For us
I will say
Americans.
that. Better than baked beans, because I fucking hate baked beans. I absolutely despise baked beans.
Not as ketchupy as I thought they were going to be.
Jesus
Same
Christ.
sauce as SpaghettiOs? No.
Yeah, see,
no
that's why it's
shot.
bad. That's why it's bad. Fucking SpaghettiOs,
Oh,
dude.
that's why
Spaghetti.
Simon and
SpaghettiOs.
Garfunkel was playing in my head as I was eating that. It was, hello, darkness, my old
Here,
friend.
why don't you set that off stage?
You're eating
So we don't
poor
have to
food
smell it.
again.
No, I mean like over there.
Oh, off screen? All right, yeah, we
like
got you.
don't set it on top of your stuff, but see if you can sit it on that chair. Until after show. I can't be smelling that fucking ketchupy bean. I'm gonna get whiffs of it during the show and it's gonna be bad.
Toast smells great.
The toast was good. Good toast, okay? The toast is a good idea. But SpaghettiOs on toast is not my jam. I just have to say. SpaghettiOs on toast is not my jam. I don't like beans. Are you a beans guy?
Big beans guy.
What about-
No, not really. I like them refried. Very rarely baked. Honestly, only at a family function. Like if it's Thanksgiving or something, or a family reunion, there's some baked beans. Sure, because what do I care? I'll fart on my cousins as I walk past them, just for old time's sake. But no, I'm not a big beans guy unless they've been fried twice. I think that's what refried beans means.
Yeah, I like those. On burritos. Black beans, pinto
On the
beans.
side, dude, yeah.
I like that. But you won't catch me eating a fucking Heinz
No
beans.
pinto.
Let's see. Out of a 10, I'm going to give it a... I'm going to do like that Joe is hungry guy. He says, I'm going to give it a 4.2. And that's my score. Fuck off.
4.2. Wow.
4.2. 5 would be like average. 4.2.
I'm giving it a 7.
Wow. Well, okay. You're redeeming us with the UK audience, okay? I'm not doing very well with that.
It unfortunately took me back to a very small town in Indiana that I swore I'd never return to. So I feel like there's some Stephen King witch doctor magic going on in them beans, but it did remind me of
Demod me right
some
now.
old
He said 7 out of 10.
some
dude.
old time hillbilly eating right there. I ain't mad at it.
He said 7 out of 10, dude. V-Dub, you gotta be
over.
all right with that.
D mod, wait, 420. I'll stay.
Beans and toast. Fuck the beans and toast, okay, people? That's what I'm saying.
Shit, fuck balls. Whoa, girl, fuck. Wow. Oh my god.
That's what I had to say.
That
at the
almost
same
timed out
time.
well.
We were synced up there, Brittany.
Got it. That one's like the Seinfeld one. I forgot how long it was. I just thought it was gonna say fuck balls.
So I was wanting to do queso versus queso. We were talking last episode. Shadow came in the chat. He says, "Who's better, Chipotle or Qdoba?" And then we were talking about quesos, and one thing led to another. I wanted to do queso versus queso. It's just that there's like one Qdoba that's even close, and it's not close.
So we're gonna have to figure that out. But luckily,
I'm gonna freeze it like Wendy's chili and put.
oh, that's gonna be so good. So we will still do the Qdoba versus Chipotle, queso versus queso challenge at some point. But luckily, Danny, we have a reporter out in the field who's willing to get to the bottom of this. Is Qdoba better than Chipotle? And not only is this a well-respected food critic who's on the field working for us, but it's also a future subject of an upcoming episode of True Detractor, which you can see first if you are a member of our channel. That's right, folks. That's a fucking ad right there. Slipped that one in on you, didn't I? Woo!
Members have already been living high on their Rakita Law True Detractor that they got yesterday.
Members of that Steve Winwood life, dude. They're back in the high life again. They got more stuff coming. They don't even know it. They don't even know how good they've got it.
They don't know. So let's show a little of our reporter out on doing the legwork, okay? How is Qdoba? Qdoba, okay? It's been a while since I had Qdoba, so I need DSP to give me a little Qdoba hype, okay? Qdoba hype in the chat.
Woo! Q's in the chat for Qdoba and not for QAnon, okay? It's just a Hawaiian shirt, all right? Fuckers.
Yeah, convenient. You wore that today.
Yeah. Stand back and stand by for this Qdoba review.
Like, those are over-the-top strong pickled onions. There's, like, over-pickled. Wow. Oh, you know what? I didn't try the guacamole yet. Oh, boy. Let me try a bite of the guacamole.
Guacamole. How's the guac? Okay.
Look at the abundance of pickled onions, by the way. Like that. If you're going to have that many, dice them up. Don't just have these giant pieces of fucking pickled onion. It's gross.
Oh, that guacamole is terrible. It's really liquidy. That is coming off of my plate. I am not eating that. That guacamole is not good.
He'll mail you the spoon.
I'm not eating that. No bueno.
You can eat that.
Maybe that guacamole was fresh days ago. That was not good guacamole in any way, shape, or form. So now the guac is gone. So now here's what my bowl looks like under there.
Look at them
now, here's the
onions,
shrimp.
though.
Wow, those are the worst shrimp I've ever eaten in my life. I'm not kidding. That's really.
This is actually
Hogan or which one?
This is actually Dick Stroke and Phil Vlogs.
Dick Stroke and Phil Vlogs.
The guy that D-Max stole his fucking DSP edit from. So this guy actually has a hand in getting D-Max fired by Logged Out Podcast.
Wow.
Kind of.
I should probably go subscribe then on my channel.
Eat it. Give me your mailing address. I want to mail you a spoon so you can eat shit out of my fucking ass.
He said to the game developer that he falsely DMCA'd.
That's fucked up, isn't it? That'll be part of what we talk about, right?
Banned behavior, Phil. Banned.
Banned. All right, let's see what chat has to say. I'm going to 420 right now and get over this and rethink my job, V-Dub says.
V-Dubs, doesn't UK food suck? Shows the most grotesque American food.
Rock the guac, Kanga says, but he's not about the guac, so at least we still have a chance. The jury's out for the queso, but the guac is definitely a no-no. V-Dub says Rakita was super high when he pickle emoji. What's that mean? And then DSP sober just saying. Interesting.
That's true.
What are we talking about? Their wank videos that were live streaming. On. The camera's on. Whoa.
It was on the whole time.
What? I mean, like the whole finger bite. That shit was interesting, but I still think it's more. I still think the DSP fucking. That is like, I don't know. It's just too iconic. It's much worse.
Yeah. The original, the remake never hits quite the same as the original.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Unless it's John Carpenter's The Thing, but the exception proves the rule.
So there you go, folks. Some DSP and some queso battles.
Advent says, "Who jerked it best?"
Who jerked it best? Jerk review. Who did it better, Rakita or DSP? And while we're here at the Chipotle thing, somebody sent me that. I don't know why I didn't write down who sent me this. Maybe I found it Interesting.
Ooh, someone found it. Congratulations to you.
Maybe
someone
I found some Chipotle.
First to claim it in the chat gets the credit.
No, I'm pretty sure this was me. This one was me.
Oh, okay, that's good. I love that. Yeah, that's the way to play it. Yeah.
This one was definitely me. No, it says there's currently a method going around for Chipotle. Basically, when you film them, they won't skimp out on your portions, okay? Now, it's interesting idea. I don't know if I really want to like pull my phone out and start recording these poor people.
Isn't it? I mean,
But a good idea to get your maximum food, maybe.
I mean, in this economy, I can't. There was a time I would probably be a big hater of this method, but nowadays, at this price, maybe it's a fair thing to do.
So check this out. Oh, we don't need to hear the Chipotle music, that's for sure. Careful.
Careful. I like it.
Yeah. Look how fat it is.
This whole thing doesn't feel set up to you. They got a second cameraman.
Brother, can I have cheese?
They are fat as fuck, though, dude. That is a fat as fuck.
Sure. Appreciate it, man. That's it.
Damn, it doesn't look
this
as
is
big.
an ad. Hashtag ad. Well done, Chipotle. I see what you're doing here. I get it. You think like you're gonna be like, well, a bunch of people will come and they'll film it and like, yeah, maybe we'll lose a little bit of our margins, but their margins are so fucking jacked up anyway that this is a fucking ad, dude. They had a second cameraman, guys. That's where I have to throw up the X.
What, you can't have any production value in your Chipotle review?
I'm just saying I don't believe this was genuine. Either they came up to Chipotle and were like, hey, we're about to film you, or the Chipotle worker saw, not only is this guy filming me, but there's another dude over there with a fucking shoulder mount filming that guy. And so, yeah, I should probably make sure this is a hefty fucking burrito. But I genuinely believe this is the modern ad, dude. This is what, in a few years, kids are going to be going to college to learn how to do this, to trick you into watching what you think is a viral video that's actually just a fucking Chipotle ad.
Well, I'm sure it's a class. Like, there were interesting classes when I was in college. We hadn't quite got to the whole social media like craze as it is now yet, but I bet there's like a whole viral marketing class, I'm sure, that they just teach you that, or you know, you're trying to do this kind of thing, you're learning how to do this kind of thing. I don't know.
I don't disagree with chat, by the way. Like, if it does end up working, that is great for everyone. But I see this and I immediately just want to go look at Chipotle's like last quarter review. You know, like what did they, or sales down or something? What are we doing here? But sure, yeah. If it keeps people from being skimped, hell yeah. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna do it. I've gotten really partial to just online pickup orders. I'm not waiting in that fucking line to talk to anybody at Chipotle anyway. So by the time I grab the order, it's already in a bag. So I just kind of get what I get. If this is an ad, corporate are telling people to break policy by filming inside. Ooh, okay. That might be a checkmate on me.
What, you can't film inside? Is that what they say?
I don't know.
Interesting.
I just only ever noticed that you're not allowed to bring a gun or a knife in there. It's right by the door handle.
Well, like I said, I'm going to go get the Chipotle queso and the Qdoba queso at some point so we can compare next week. And you bet your ass I'm going to record the whole interaction. No, my wife would be so pissed at me if I was
That's the
sitting
thing.
there
Like,
with
how
the phone
embarrassing. How embarrassed
She'd be
was the
so
second
mad.
cameraman? Like,
Well, I don't think they have any shame. I don't think they really care.
Swear to God, that fucking Craigslist ad said assistant director, dude. This is bullshit. It's a fucking TikTok.
All right, let's get into some actual shit, though, okay?
Ooh,
what do we want to
getting
talk
to the
about? What do we want
shit.
to talk about? Let's see. We've got a
proper
lot
transition from Chipotle is talking about shit. Right?
That's true. We got a lot of submissions this week, so you know, there's a lot that I want to get to. Here's a good one, okay? We had a nice what was yesterday? Memorial Day. Okay?
Hey!
We had a nice little Memorial Day get together, and This clip actually came up in conversation when I was talking to somebody.
Thank you to those that served. All right.
Exactly. Hats off to
Appreciate you.
Well, hats
And
still
the families
on,
impacted.
but we're gonna listen to this
God
lady.
damn, not this lady.
This lady, yeah, this lady. Okay. And I'm gonna explain to you that at least my experience was something similar to this. This didn't strike me as bizarre as it, I know red flag behavior it says, but I feel like people do this all the time. I feel like this is like a common thing. You bring it up on Twitter and say it, and obviously people are going to come to the post and be like, haha, yeah, you're a freak for doing this. But I feel like way more people are guilty of being weird and freaky like this lady is than they're willing to admit.
I don't doubt it, especially if they are an active TikTok creator.
So let's check her out. What do you got to say here? Savannah X Shay.
I saw this really cute guy at the grocery store the other day, so naturally I followed him to the checkout counter. And when he gave the cashier his credit card, I peeped it to see what his name was.
Jesus Christ. She's already committed a crime, right? Maybe
Is it?
almost. She's getting there.
She's all right. That's fine.
And what if she memorized the credit card number? She's walking a line here.
She's just smart.
I guess, yeah.
That's a great memory.
I mean, if she has a photographic
put that to
memory, it doesn't
use.
matter what she says after this. The answer is no, brother. No, you don't want those problems. My goodness.
So
Yeah,
peep the
naturally.
credit card name, okay?
And then I
See someone
Googled
cute you
him
like?
and found his social media profiles, and I was able to tell that he was
follow him out of
single.
the
So I
restaurant.
went through his friends list, and I found his mother's page.
Jesus Christ. We're in a movie now. We're in a 90s movie. We're in Swim Fan.
It really is, though. I thought this when she says this next bit. You'll hear it in a second. I thought when she said this next bit that this is from a movie or something. It really is. You said it. But, like, I feel like there is a movie I've watched where somehow the guy is like, or the girl is like, oh, I'm in yoga class with your mom or whatever, and gets introduced, and then they start dating. Like, hasn't that that has to be a movie?
Dude,
or
nobody.
something.
Probably. It's
One of
probably in a
these.
movie. It's one of those stupid meet cute situations that get contrived, but don't try that, ladies, with me. All right? the last woman I'm gonna date is someone that my mom refers to me. So if there's any ambitious women out there in the live chat or in future viewings, don't you even fucking try it. All right.
So Kanga
My
says,
mom took Tybo in the 90s. She'll kick you. Sweet chin music.
Kanga says, do we match her freak? I don't know about that.
Ooh, I don't know.
Harl says this is freak behavior.
If she were a dude, she'd be getting fucking restraining order.
But listen to V-Dub. You get a blonde American on the screen. He says, with her accent, I wouldn't be angry. I'll go before I simp. I wouldn't worry about her cheating if she's this dedicated.
And Advent says, can we flip screens? Her forehead is reminding me of Susie Lou.
Woo! Oh, okay. So I found his mother's page after I found his name from the credit card, okay?
And then I looked through his mother's page, and I saw that she was a member of this book club that's in my area. So I sent a request
I hope
to
they were
join
in
the book
alligator
club.
sweatpants.
So I went to the book club meeting, and I met his mom there, and we bonded over some books that we both liked. And she just thought I was so nice, and I brought it up randomly in conversation that I was
this is like a
single.
movie.
And she let me know that she
you're
had
right.
a son that was single also that lived in
This
the
was
area.
Fear with Marky
And maybe it
Mark.
would be cool for us to get together and chat sometime. So I gave her my number, which she gave to her son. And this morning he texted me and asked if I'd like to get together this weekend and do something.
Even
So
the
I
way
guess
she
we're gonna
talks.
go on a date.
Did you hear
I'm
like
really
that
excited.
weird robotic cadence where she's like, and then he sent me a text this morning and asked me how I was doing. And I said, okay. And so I guess now we're going on a date.
It is
It's like,
very
dude,
psychotic
there's
every step of the
something-
way.
Something ain't right.
It's an X to doubt, though, for me. I think this is just fake, right?
I fucking hope so. I believe
She
that.
saw the movie that we're talking about. Whatever movie that we can't pull out of the ether and tell you that this is actually from. She saw it, and she's like, this would be a great TikTok if I acted like it was real.
She's going to bang the mom. Advent says that's her next move. well, Steve didn't ask me out on a second date, so I found his dad after church.
Well, maybe the mom and her like the same books. They're
Asked
in the
to
book club.
internship at his office, and I think in about 3 weeks I'll be able to convince him to stay late after work. And since Steve won't sleep with me, I'll send him revenge corn of me and his father to ruin their whole family. And then maybe he'll date me.
Sleek says her forehead is reminding me of Kevin's whole head. Did you say that one?
No, for some reason I didn't see that one. I guess, man. How did I miss
noticed that one.
How did I miss
Was
that
that
one?
a purposeful miss there for you? All right. So there you go, folks. There is your my story was gonna be that a long time ago. This has been years now too.
I can
This was
still
like-
remember when.
If I had to be, I want to be accurate with it. This has to be. I've been here for so many years. I've been at my last place for so many years. Probably 8 years ago. Maybe more, okay? Think about this. 8 years ago, I'm sitting at a restaurant with some friends, okay? And this lady comes up, this waitress, okay? She's I don't even think she's not even our actual waitress. She was like one of them that brings the food with your actual waitress, like to carry it out, you know?
Expo, baby.
Expo, baby. Shouts out.
Maybe.
And
Maybe it was the maitre d'.
maybe. You never know, I guess. Maybe it was the chef themselves. I don't know.
Maybe it was the manager. Front house manager. Could have been the hostess.
All right, well, we don't have to speculate. She comes out and she has a name tag. Now I've since forgotten her name. Sorry, guys. You can't look her up.
How dare you? How dare you forget someone's name?
But one of my friends was like, "Damn," he says something like, "Damn, dude, you know, I like that waitress. I think she's been flirting with me when she's been like walking by or like looking or something."
It's called customer service, dude. Oh my god.
So he noticed that, like, let's just say her name was like Margaret on her name tag.
Wake up,
Margaret
Maggie,
W. There must have been
wake
another
up,
Margaret, okay? And then all he does is go to Facebook, Margaret W.
Oh.
And, you know, couple scrolls, you find the person on Facebook. You know, they're probably local or whatever, blah, blah, blah. He fucking searched it on Facebook.
Then you can find out where she might likely be going to the grocery store, so you can run into her there and then stalk his mother at church, or her mother at church. I forget. I got my wires crossed here, but no, this is all normal behavior. None of this sends off red flags at all. You know what, Danny? Every woman I've ever dated has said, you know what, Kevin? Instead of taking a direct approach and saying, hey, you know, hi, how are you? Would you like to go out sometime? I would have much preferred if you would have found my Facebook secretly and then stalked me for a couple of weeks before you just went ahead and said, hey, I'm Kevin, just so you know, I'm already bald, so you have that to look forward to. You know, would you like to have coffee sometime? No, they're like, no, you know what? It would have been a lot cooler if you'd have just watched me from afar. What the fuck, dude? What a weird little dude. Sorry. Oh wait, is this someone we know? Do I?
Oh,
did
yeah,
I just,
you definitely know who this is.
Fuck,
You just
dude.
talked so much mad shit about this person.
Shit, dude. Hey,
Hey, it's been years.
we live
okay?
and we learn.
We
I
were
think
young
Alanis Morissette
degenerates.
sang that.
Yeah,
okay?
we were young degenerates. I'll stick up for the guy. You know, he's
You know I
better
love you.
now. He's engaged or whatever. So he's a good guy now. But yeah, certainly he typed in poor Margaret's name,
You guys don't.
pulled her up on Facebook, and it doesn't end there though.
And now they're married with 3 kids, and I look like a
Now
fucking
they're married
asshole.
with fucking 3 kids, dude. Okay, now they're fucking married with 3 kids. Can you believe that? 8 years ago.
Man, dude.
And he meets this lady from fucking stalking her on Facebook, and now they're married with
That's
kids.
wild. That's wild. I'm Xing to doubt that.
It's so wild. No, it didn't actually happen like that. No, he fucking wrote like a, hey, Margaret, hit me up, and then the number on the receipt. On, like, the left
He pulled
receipt.
one of those. Nice.
Yeah, so he stopped the stalking at just like Oh, she's on Facebook. Okay, here's some pictures of her. Okay, I'll leave my number.
Okay, that is better. That's
Better. Better, but yeah, like I said, he's a better.
Not that I'm
he's a
suggesting
better
you should
man,
ask
yeah.
out your waitresses either, guys. By the way, there's a time and a place for everything. Maybe leaving your number is a little bit better than the Facebook stalk, but my God, you guys clearly don't dentist because of the implications. Hey, Shadow, dude, Shadow. I'm sorry you missed it early, but we've got a Qdoba update. You make sure you rewind a little bit later. It's not looking good for the old Qdoba versus Chipotle debate, but we'll settle it up later. Don't worry, it's not over yet.
The jury's still out on that queso. But yeah, that's not creepy at all. She ain't no baby reindeer. You guys clearly don't, Dennis. I love that.
Ooh.
You know, it's a good. I mean, you got to get innovative these days. I don't think that Tinder works as much anymore. You know, I was just having somebody tell me a disastrous Tinder date yesterday. You know, Tinder is not the way for people, and you know that people aren't going to meet in real life, you know, unless they're forced in a situation like eating at a restaurant, and then they stalk you, and then you're happily ever after married.
Or if you know you bump into them at the dairy aisle, apparently they'll follow you out the building and accost your mother at Bible study.
All right, enough of this goofy goof shit. Okay, let's get into the serious, hard-hitting fucking news here, okay? We got some hard-hitting shit. The Try Guys. We're going to try to get to it. I'm not going to meme for episode after episode. We're going to get to the Try Guys news, okay? Try Guys, remember when they dropped that Ned guy for cheating on his wife?
I do. I actually remember that. Do I get a point for that? I remember this.
Yeah,
what's up, bro?
Soundbites for that. Ho-ho!
Woo!
All right, so Kevin finally remembers somebody. Now is the time for bathroom break.
Yeah, let's go. Yep.
See, that was the Rakita kind of jokes. Rachita had those kind of jokes going on. That was my Rachita, my inner Rachita.
I gotta go to the bathroom, guys. We'll be back in 12 minutes with a surprising amount of energy.
Make sure you get it all off.
Yeah, looking like a stand-in for Daniel Larson. Oh, my God. I'm not. I'm gonna keep telling that joke, by the way.
So the Try Guys, okay, we're 4 guys, now 3 guys. Thanks to Headbug for this crossing my desk. Shouts out. The Try Guys are 3, and one of them, Eugene Lee Yang, is departing. Okay, so that's part of the news. He's sayonara sucker.
Au revoir.
And there's a new... Oh, God, you heard that.
And again, I will say au revoir.
There's a
Go away.
a new thing that they're trying as the Try Guys. Second try. We'll get to that. But
guys.
I do want to play this intro again. That was cool.
That's the same thing, right?
The intro. It's good.
New Clout Route intro unlocked. Hi.
Oh God. But yeah, we'll watch some of this. I've got some timestamps because nobody's trying to sit around and do this. Listen to this, okay?
Couple of tryhards.
The Try Guys are doing something that the Watcher Guys tried to do a couple weeks ago, okay?
See what you did there?
We talked about it when it happened. The Watcher dudes basically were like, hey, we're going to make a platform to put that we're going to do our content on, and we're going to take a lot of our content off of YouTube and put it on this exclusively. And people said, fuck you. You can't take my free content and try to monetize it somewhere else. And then they said, okay, well, we won't do that, I guess. We'll do it a little differently.
Psych.
So with the Try Guys,
the low T guys,
we'll see some of this, and they go full bore an app. So you can get it on your phone.
Oh, great. So everybody wants to know is
or
more
your TV.
apps on your phone.
Yeah, it's like YouTube.
An unnecessary app.
Except not YouTube. It's Try Guys, okay?
What I would do, Danny, if I were these guys, is put all of that stuff on a wonderful app that already exists, like Patreon, where you could not only support the Try Guys, but you could support your 2 favorite eggs at patreon.com/Clout Route. God damn it, let's go, baby. Let's go.
I'm glad you're proud of yourself for that. Hell yeah.
We're in our grift era, boys.
Sorry, I found that.
So, honestly, this plan that the Try Guys has actually makes a little bit more sense and doesn't sound as bad. Kevin described it as, what was it?
Patreon with extra steps.
Right. And it kind of is. That's just like it's all going to be in an app. They're still going to leave everything free on YouTube. It's just it comes earlier to the other thing, yada, yada. So these guys did a little better job. The only thing I'll say about it is, compared to The Watcher, they did a better job, but they are somehow cringier. I mean, you saw, hi. They're somehow cringier. I've got a couple moments here that I wanted to show you. They're here is at 2:40. They're talking about the change that they're about to have in their company. Okay, so check this out. The Try Guys are transitioning,
which we always fully support. Oh no, not another sad couch video.
Instead, we're going directly to you.
Wait, Zach, what do you mean?
We
what they do all the time?
about what we want our next try to be, and we finally figured it out.
Starting today, we are launching a subscription streaming service. Our shows are coming straight to you. No ads, no algorithm BS, no clickbait thumbnails, just the good stuff.
Damn. And it's gonna.
So you get what I mean by the
clickbait thumbnail.
The cringe.
Well, I know who Nick
They're a little
Rakita was
much for
selling
me.
his drugs to.
No, actually, this is who he was getting them from.
Oh, you think they're the supplier?
The
huh?
Try Guys are the dealers, actually. Yeah, Rakita, you know, don't let him lie to you. That 25 ounces or whatever was all for him.
Yeah,
25 grams, my bad. Grams.
He was just going to Costco for that. Advent says, "Holy shit, this is targeting kids." Is that what the sporadic sort of influx of energy is? Is it
it's like
geared towards the youngins?
Zoomer editing?
Maybe. I was wondering. It just sounded awful coke-headed car dealer to me.
Here, let's watch a little bit more. It gets cringier.
The supply guys.
The supply guys.
Yeah.
Going to allow us, I'm talking you, watching, and us to be directly connected with nothing else in the way so we can make the shows you want to see and nothing else.
Well, go on, kiddo.
Introducing Second Try. It's a streaming service, and it's available worldwide. It's an app for your TV, phone, computer, tablet,
See, do you see what I'm saying, though? What the fuck is this? What are they doing?
What the fuck?
Yes, thank you. Thank you. What is this? Do we need this? I mean...
This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
This isn't for me, clearly. I don't watch the Try Guys.
What
Maybe this is a home run for their folks, but this guy looks absolutely insane.
First of all...
This dude, the tall dude, looks fucking unhinged.
These two look
Serial
like
killer.
John Krasinski and Rick Moranis had twins. What the fuck is going on
You're
here?
right. Yeah, it is. The
My
little guy's
God.
a little Rick. And
this is an AI prompt. Like, that tall guy, that's a Jim Halpert AI office. And my God, if that isn't Rick Moranis Jr. sitting there in front of him.
The tall guy is fucking freaky, dude. He is an absolute menace. Freak.
Honey, I Shrunk Our Profits. What the fuck are they doing? Who's going to pay for this?
Oh my God. So there you go. So that was the difference there. Is that they're going to an app, your stuff's staying on YouTube still, you just get a little later, blah, blah, blah. So they did a little better, I guess I would say, than
Hi.
Hi. Can that be a new soundbite? Hi.
They did a little better than the Watcher guys. Let me go to 435 here, and you can see this cringe bit that they do. Or actually, I'll pull it even back farther. You can see the new...
Sorry, I found that really cringy.
They have a new cast member that's going to come by, okay? So I'll pull that bit up
That'll
here.
work, of course.
You're going to find it really cringy.
Lighting shows from other talent. I heard you needed a new guy. As part of this, it's also time we do a proper celebration
here we go. This is what we're
and
here
a
for.
send-off of sorts to the format that got us here. And we'll have a video with Eugene to explain more.
Wow.
Oh, wait.
What are y'all doing?
I ruined it with our faces.
Oh, nice. Even better, dude.
Wait, you couldn't see his dumb face when he came in. We had to rewind that back.
It won't look much different, to be honest.
Gene
They
to
look as
explain
dumbfounded as I did. See?
What are y'all doing?
Now it looks
Which
like
is
they're
why
looking
we
at
are
us.
introducing the new Try Guys cast. Zay, Clee,
In the actual fuck.
Nah, it's still us.
So they were just kidding.
Oh
But-
my God.
See, like I said, you know,
You gotta have a lot of drugs to not only record but edit and publish this. Like, to be in that state of shared psychosis for so long is honestly an accomplishment. I wouldn't be surprised if all 5 of these idiots are in a CIA bunker somewhere right now getting their blood drawn.
I was gonna say, so better than,
Doinks!
better than the Watchers, but clearly not good enough. No, they're just a little cringy. I mean, the soundbite has it right. They're just
a wee bit.
just a little cringy, but the idea sounds a little better. So hats off to them. At least they didn't get canceled like those fucking other ding dongs did.
I will leave my hat on to protect my bald head from the sun for an idea like that, but I commend you, Danny.
So
A bald man giving his hat is like getting spit on by somebody in Arrakis. That's you don't do that. You don't waste your water.
so you brought this up to me the other day, and then I don't think I ever had a tweet that we're moving on from the Try Guys, by the way. This has nothing to do with them. Fuck the Try
Just like their fans when they put this dipshit app out.
But anyways, no, this came to my attention from you. Okay, you had brought something up about it. It is a sports thing.
That's right.
But then it crosses my desk because Mayor of Magaville, Forgotio Blow, or however the fuck you say that word. Okay, they'll see it and they'll know and they'll make fun of me for saying it wrong. But Trump's nephew here, who we've laughed at before, I mean, if I pull up his picture, you'll really know who I'm talking about. That's not good.
Oh, I
enough
remember
for
him.
me.
He was Turtle in Entourage. You
Uh,
guys will know it. I don't know his name either.
Check. We got.
Oh, what a...
this guy.
I think a chain would do you good, sir. Look at
This
that.
guy. Check him out. Yeah. Forgotio. With that fucking Keemstar ripoff beard, okay?
Choo, wow.
It came across my desk because he posted this tweet. And I was like, oh, that's that guy. Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not like attributing anything to him for this. I guess I'm just saying I thought it was interesting that he posted it.
You look at that man and his haircut, and you tell me that money doesn't buy you happiness, folks.
It says, does this story bother you? Yes/no. It says,
Yes.
Raiders owner Mark Davis, 70, is expecting a child with his girlfriend Hayden Hopkins, 26.
Gross.
There's a community notes that says, Hayden Hopkins has posted on X and on Instagram to clarify that she never had a romantic relationship with Mark Davis. Her partner is called Joey.
Oh, it's not Mark's kid. There we go.
Little dick.
That's kind of what we thought when we first heard the rumor. But this,
Look at this Goomba, though. What is that haircut? What is going on?
yeah, that's what happens when you're a billionaire and you still don't trust anyone with scissors but your mama. The thing, though, is that there are some situations where this has been true. Is it Pacino or De Niro who's had a kid in his 80s now?
De Niro is like, yeah, however old he is, and he has a baby.
That's
like
that,
holding it.
To me, that's some bullshit, dude. Like, you fucking father of the year, dude. You got like 8 years left on this earth, and you're out here fucking having kids. That'd be
Well,
great.
I mean, fuck him, you know. Who cares, you know? He's just like, fuck it.
That's what he said.
I
He's
don't
like,
give
I
a
don't give a
fuck.
shit, dude.
This isn't my responsibility. Get this kid out of my face right now. He
Shit.
took one photo with him, and he's like, get this fucking thing out of here. I'm too old for this shit. This guy, though, oh my fucking God, dude. He kind of has, like, it seems like that he's balding badly, and he has mega bangs. Like he's grown the bangs
exactly what he's
out.
done. Holy shit, Danny.
Because you can see kind of the silhouette underneath of the forehead.
Look how long. All those hairs are very long.
So it takes up, those bangs are covering like half of that fucking 5 head there.
Wow. Yeah, he's a high nooner right
Come
there.
on,
I think his
buddy.
hairline's at the ball of this cap right here.
God.
Woo, doggy.
So she's never had a romantic relationship with him, so he's never been with this girl. So that's good at least.
Yeah. So we can all sleep a little easier tonight.
That's good at least. Oh my God, he's like 3 times her age.
Almost. Goddamn.
It's an Eastern European cut like Diane would. Interesting.
I'm sure that's what he tells his Tinder matches.
But while we're on Trump's nephew, I thought I'd bring up another good Trump clip I saw this week. And it doesn't actually have Trump in it, I guess, fortunately or unfortunately. At least this one doesn't. We do have a Trump in a clip, but this one doesn't actually have Trump in it. It has a fan, you would say.
A trumpet.
A trumpet. That's interesting. Did they say that?
A trumpet.
A trumpet?
That's what
sounds like
that's what we should call him, right? This guy's a trumpet.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. What's the Biden one then?
Bidets. You got trumpets and bidets.
Okay.
Dude.
Okay. I like that.
It's work in progress.
The Trump one seems a little better.
Does it? I'm a woodwind guy, so me calling you a trumpet is like the ultimate go fuck yourself, dude.
Biden just cleans your ass.
You egotistical prick. What, you think you're Louis Armstrong, dude?
Okay, well, let's watch this. This is much better
It's
than
not
those
my
two.
fault. You only got 3 fingerings. You got to do the rest with your mouth.
This is much better than thinking about those 2 fuckheads.
This motherfucker jumps on my car. It's right in front of my car. Get off! Move! What are you doing?
Yo!
Wow.
He's holding on for dear life, dude.
What's the plan
The
here?
iron grip.
Car.
Oh.
He's still on my car.
I don't even know what's
Get
going
the fuck
on.
off my car.
Oh, he's going to... I did this move in Spider-Man on the PS4. Do you guys remember this? You press square, and you can actually get the thug in the passenger seat. And then it's like it's a QTA or whatever. It's like you have
quick
a timer,
time
right? Yeah, QTE. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, oh man, I don't know if this guy. Hopefully, he's leveled up enough to stop the car once it flips over. Otherwise, that'll be an end game for him.
Advent said he's just getting a ride.
Oh, maybe that's what it was.
Free public
He's
transportation.
like, hey, brother, I left my truck at the VFW last night. Which way you going?
Oh, so there you go. I guess I didn't intend to do Trump's nephew, then a Trump fan, and then now Trump, but I guess we might as well.
Ooh.
Just to get it all out of the way. The triple Trump, okay? Tim Pool, our beanie boy.
Oh, brother.
Our beanie brother, okay? He needs to pull it off like that and show me what's under that fucking thing. But our beanie brother got to interview Trump.
Guys, the brain power in that room.
It was rendered Kevin speechless.
I hope they got that on tape, Danny. That's what they should send out in a little floppy disk to the aliens.
So I think it's really cool for Tim, I guess, that he gets to interview fucking a former or maybe a soon-to-be president. Who knows? But it's undeserved for sure. He does not deserve to ever even talk to a president or maybe even a candidate. I don't think he's even that caliber. But my feelings aside, he asks Trump about Julian Assange, which some people will probably think is cool or whatever, but I really more take issue with what he says about Tim in this clip. So let's listen, and maybe you'll catch what I'm feeling here, Kev.
More big one. Will you pardon Julian Assange?
Well, I'm going to talk about that today, and we're going to give it very serious consideration.
Coming home.
And we're going to have a couple of other things to say
Look
in the
at those
speech that I think
bangs.
you're going to love.
I've heard some rumors.
And you've gotten so much out of me, I should leave a little bit for the speech, don't you think?
Mr. President, it is an honor and a privilege. I
My
really
honor.
do appreciate you sitting
And
down
you're
with
very
me.
respected, I have to say. When I
you.
did a little research, and some of my guys said, and I've met you before, but they said just a very respected guy. It's my honor.
One more big one.
Very respected. It's my honor. They all said good things about you. Like, has he never? Like, you could do one YouTube search of Tim Pool. I'm gonna do it. Like,
they both have fake head cuts.
Unless he put like Tim Pool like funny or something, but like Tim. I wonder if I can type in Tim Pool fails.
Oh, I'm sure someone's made a compilation.
Look at this. Tim Pool suffers midlife crisis on live stream. Tim Pool gets schooled by his own show. He's fake. Tim Pool roasts Sam Cedar.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is all just Sam Cedar and Tim Pool going back and forth.
Tim Pool sings.
Sam
to
Cedar
a
is
new
the only guy who deems it necessary to give Pool this much of his day.
And me.
And you, I guess. Well, we're not. I mean, we're going to talk about him for 10 minutes on this one stream. These guys, goddamn,
It's so funny. There's
back
so
and
many.
forth, dude.
There's so many.
My God.
Oh, here we go. Office hours. Tim Pool shit his pants on live stream.
Oh,
we watched that clip,
that's
remember?
right.
He had to exit stage left. I've got to poop. I mean, yeah, clearly Trump did his research on fucking Tim Pool. I wish Trump would have asked him a couple questions, like, what's under that fucking hat of yours, dude?
It's the fucking Kyber crystal.
Oh, God, it's the Kyber crystal. Yeah, he wishes. It's the fucking Death Star under there.
It's got the power to destroy an entire planet.
Goodness gracious. So there you go. There's your triple Trump, okay? We're done with the Trump. You got your Trump. We love it. We love it.
Always. We're going to be getting so much more. So much of that amazing.
Oh, it's Trump all year, baby.
That amazing political coverage. You know, no one covers the election quite like the Clout Route. I was at the doctor the other day, Danny, just sitting there looking for a magazine, which they no longer have in waiting rooms, and somebody stopped me and said, "Hey, are you the second bald guy from the Clout Route?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Hey, you need to do more political content because you guys are here you're the greatest podcast I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Okay, you get the best political takes. You just the best bald heads anyone's ever seen." Said it's the greatest political show. I don't know who the guy was. He was orange and he had a very thin toupee on the top of his head. But he said, "I tell you what."
Oh, why does it lie?
Everyone in my neighborhood says that you guys are right on the forefront, and everyone should like and subscribe for all of your great political takes, right? Because we are a political podcast.
If you need a penis, take a penis.
That's how
if
political
you have a
we get.
penis, give a penis.
We as political.
You know it, lad.
This is how political we get.
I'm coming to kill you in Los Angeles at your
That's
house.
pretty political, I'd have to say.
Yeah, it's very.
You know, we get this political.
Palestine!
Oh, goodness gracious. MAGA in the chat says K-Hut-Cast is clearly far more popular than Timcast. Someone
bet.
should ask Trump about K-Hut-Cast.
100%. And I'm going to add this to it, even though it was unprompted. I'm not sure if the K-Hut Cast has their own band, but I will go out on a limb that whether or not that band exists, it is already better than the Tim Pool. What is it? The Timcast
It's called
band?
Timcast.
He named his band after his podcast, which is named after him.
Yeah, that is what
Holy
that is.
Jesus.
Okay, so I've got a palate cleanser for you,
How
okay?
did Kevin get an interview with Donald Trump anyway? Goddamn.
But yes, I've got a palate
Yeah, you
cleanser
got
for
me.
you, okay? Pest sent me an alternative to the Purge, and I want you to bear with me and see if you're down with such a thing. I think there needs to be like a day, you know, a day of the year where, you know, maybe not like death. Definitely not death. I mean, I said maybe. Definitely not death.
Well, I'm glad
That's
we got
bad.
to definitely at a certain
That's
point.
bad. That's
Okay.
bad. That's of course that's bad. But a little like public humiliation and beating might be cool. Okay. Bear with me, like I said. Bear with me.
You just read the Scarlet Letter or something, man? Where's this coming from?
So Pest sends me this. This is fucking Krampus's. Okay. In December, they let them loose. throughout the town. Do you know what a Krampus is?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
You know a Krampus. Well, check this out.
Yeah. Belschnickel, right? These were all found to be very impish.
They're Krampuses.
Ooh.
Beating the fuck out of everybody.
They eat children. My God. I didn't know that.
I mean, look at this. They're fucking everybody up.
This is not. I mean, now I understand where Dwight Schrute got so aggressive from. Wow.
So you like that, huh? I love that, honestly.
The Belschnickel is nigh.
It would make your, you see all this. This would honestly make your Christmas a little better, Like, how appreciative would you be, for like your new Xbox that mom got you as a teenager, after you just got your ass fucking beat by some deer-looking
I can
dude
actually
in
confirm
public.
this, Danny, because as some of you may know, some of you may not, and you might not be able to see the scar very well. I was hit by a semi-truck once on Christmas morning, and I was so loopy. That was the greatest fucking Christmas I ever had. And honestly, I have enjoyed every Christmas since much more because, I'm reminded of like, oh yeah, brother, we're just playing with house money now. This is just overtime. So I agree with you. I think everyone should have a near-death experience on Christmas. It'll change your life really well. I feel like you got a cheat code.
Carla says it's K-Huck like
Was Keemstar driving? Yeah.
Did I say it wrong? I thought it was K-Huck.
We've been saying it wrong this whole time.
K-Huck cast? I don't know, okay? I guess I should just call her straight up Cuck.
Maggot, can you let us know?
Cuck.
I'll trust it. I'll trust it from you. You tell me how to pronounce
it. Is it Cuckcast? Are we getting cucked when we go on the Cuck show?
The Christmas incident Keem doesn't want us to know about.
Oh, boy.
Yes, sir.
All right, so this is a good point. We're at the halfway joint, okay?
Ooh, era.
So I'm going to tell you, you should like the stream, folks. Like it, okay? It's just a click away. It's a little fucking thumb, and you can click it up or down. Don't click down. That'd be bad. Click up. By the way, show's not over, okay? I'm showing a little leg, okay? No, but make sure you like the stream, okay? Make sure you comment in the chat. We love your comments. We'll read them. We'll laugh at them, okay? Also, hit that subscribed button. Get a D going there, okay? D for Danny. Get that D for Danny. You know you want to. What do I need to do here at the top? Well, that would be tell you about our shout-out producers. We love them, okay? You can go to patreon.com/thecloutroute and get all of our shit for free. Not for free. For a short fee. For a little fee, $1 or $5. You can get all of our shit over there. The exclusive stuff, the early stuff, and then everything we do, normal over here is also there for free. So check that out, patreon.com/thecloutroute. Pest, Kinda Cool, Greg, Carla, Ryan, Only Mistakes, and Unstoppable JoJo over there. We appreciate you. Over here on YouTube, you can subscribe for a little different tiers, but the $1 tier will get you access to all of our exclusive and early content, okay? You'll get the early stuff. You'll get the TCAP bingos, which we're doing on Friday. So make sure you're ready for that. TCAP bingo on Friday. Get your dollars in, folks, because you don't want to miss it. I almost said you'll want to miss it. You'll want to miss it, so don't worry. But we've got some top tier subscribers over here on YouTube that we like to shout out. Mystic Babs, Ren Ula, Dracula Moon, Ren Ula, and then Dracula. Eula. Ren Eula. Am I saying it wrong the whole time? Renula? Renula,
yeah.
Have I been saying it wrong the whole time? It's Renula. Renula.
Why is the camera on?
Because it kind of... Come on. Hold yourself together.
It's not Memorial Day anymore?
Hold yourself together,
Are we
Kevin.
streaming?
God damn.
Jesus, how long is it
live?
How long was I gone?
Jeez.
Goddamn.
Dracula Moon, V-Dub, Schopenhauer, Advent, Kangaloope, Harles Barkley, Fiddler on the Roof, and Budrow Luke. Thank you so much, guys. You'll get shouted out if you get on that high tier, the Clout Route producer. Sometimes they do these little gifted subs that you can get lucky and get one of those. So maybe you'll get lucky and get one of those.
Get your little gifted sub.
Anyways, let's get back into it, Kev.
Ooh.
Let's get into some juicy shit. Step into a pile.
Should have snuck it under the table, Kev.
They know what you're up to.
In unrelated news, Danny, you're gonna need a new fog machine. Oops.
What else are we getting into? Let's see. We got a lot. There's a lot, you know.
So much.
Drama Alert has some funny stuff. I wanted to pull this up, okay? Drama Alert always posting the most gripping, most biting, the craziest news, okay?
Yeah.
The craziest stuff. And
A million views, dude.
Million views. Pro player Scented receives backlash, in fact, for saying the N-word. He claims he said mega. What do you hear?
Trigger warning and
well, he says mega, so I guess you can't.
You might
Are you
think
triggered
you hear
by
something,
mega?
but you're probably
Super
not
mega?
hearing it, and you definitely should report it. No, Advent. I
remember that shit? He started screaming like a girl. That shit was so funny. We squashed that little nigga.
Little nigga. I would jump in.
Oh yeah.
Camera down.
Oh yeah.
Stream off.
He said mega.
He said mega.
Definitely. I remember when MLB The Show wasn't available on the Xbox, and I used to have to play Super Mega Baseball. And much like this young man,
Really?
every
That's what
time
it's
I
called?
said the word mega, I would jump and look at my friend next to me like, did I just say that? You know, because everyone
Super
knows the
Mega
word
Baseball?
mega is something that you would react to. So that checks out, is
Right.
all I'm saying.
But yeah, no, I thought that was I saw this clip, and it was like, first off, I'd never heard of pro player Scented or whatever. That doesn't mean anything, though. I don't hear of a lot of people. There are new characters on the show all the time.
You sure he wasn't saying MAGA?
So I was like, cool, Scented. What did he do? Oh, he said the N-word. That's interesting. Let's see. No, I didn't say that, okay?
No.
I don't care about some 12-year-old dude saying the N-word. Why are they even fucking posting
I mean, well, they
this?
are Drama Alert.
Like, if it was fucking PewDiePie again with N-word Bridge 2, it's like, okay, I get why you're reporting on it. But you got a clip of some fucking 3K Andy fucking Twitch rando with his fucking buddies. They're fucking playing in the backyard at the pool, and he said the N-word on his stream. It's like, I don't care. This is the dumbest thing to make news. Drama Alert.
They're trying to skew to a younger demographic, Danny. Our generation already knows Drama Alert is shit. They that's a lost cause.
Yeah.
They're trying to get a new audience because
Okay.
they don't really have much of one anymore.
Fair enough.
Although just leaving snarky comments underneath their tweets is really helping my engagement out. So thank you, Drama Alert. You keep doing what you're doing.
Maybe you'll be in a Twitter
Keep
versus or something.
softballing them in there like that.
Twitter versus Drama Alert. Let's do that.
I need it in my life. Kev Nevick says I need one. Come on, Bobby. Find me out there.
You got to say edgier shit. You have to be more transphobic, and then he'll put you in.
Well, I'm not going to do that part. I'm not going to do that second part. That first part, I'm going to tell you, my Twitter timeline is so just diseased now between like sports and movies and commentary. I might have to dust off the old Clout Route Kev burner just so I can have an experience just for this wonderful programming. Oh, did someone unavailable
This
their
is
own
interesting.
video,
So
dude?
this might be this might be breaking news. It doesn't matter. We weren't going to watch any of it. But one of the next things that we're going to talk about is this In Praise of Shadows guy and his video that he made on tons of creators. It was called, what was the title there? Bad Conservative Horror Movies, okay? It was about 2 hours and 45 minutes.
It's private.
Yeah, it was about 2 hours and 45 minutes the last time that I checked. This is after multiple edits and removals here that he's gotten, you know, it was like 3 hours, almost 4 before. But if you check it out on Kevin's phone and right here, privated video. Now, like I said, luckily we weren't actually, if you thought I was going to sit down and watch 2 hours and 45 minutes of this fucking mustachioed fucking Boogaloo boy, you bet your ass wrong. Okay? Never going to fucking do that.
Congratulations.
And, you know, typically I would give him a chance, but after I saw like 3 clips of this guy, I was like, oh, there's no way I'm not watching this video.
I don't like his opinion because he got rich early, and last year I had a month where I didn't make any money at this job, and that was really hard, you guys.
It's just boring. The editing sucks. He's like green screened on the shittiest fucking thing. Everything about it sucks.
I deserve those things that he has, and therefore he is a bad person.
Everything about the video sucks, and the only reason why anybody watched it is because it says Wendigoon and Mudahar and this guy, Donut Operator, Brandon Buckingham, this person, that person, whatever. It says all their fucking names in it, and he said something stupid about each one of them, so they went and watched it, and then they bitched about it on Twitter, and then all their fucking crazy-ass fans went and watched it. Nobody gives a fuck what this guy has to say, typically, I feel like. It's just randomly he fucking stepped in some shit on this one.
He was making $500 a month. I wonder. And now him
some
finally.
Of these clips are so fucking good.
Oh my god, yes, they're
the money
amazing.
Thing, especially where he's like bitching about his money, like you were about to say.
Yeah, he's like, I want to hear the I don't want to hear the opinion of a 19-year-old millionaire on Blood Meridian. Like, what the fuck does that? First of all, Blood Meridian it's like a Wild West story. It happened 150 years ago. None of us can understand the plight of somebody living in the 1800s. You scuffed fuck. You dumb shit. Dude, what a ridiculous take to think this person's life, and it's so indicative that this person got a victim mentality that they're just so fucked in the head that like everything in my life happens to me. None of it is my fault. I deserve these things. Why don't you guys like me more? Maybe because your takes are shit, dude. Like maybe that's why you can't pay the bills.
What was that last Goomba that made a really bad video and everybody laughed at him? It was that Jake Doolittle guy. You remember that one? Where he said like Ethan Klein was faking lupus or something. He's like, he's making false medical diagnoses on his show. Jeez. And he's like talking about how he has some fucking like, he's scared he might have lupus. And he's like, actually, you shouldn't be saying this to your fans. It's pretty bad to scare your fans like that.
I'm a dude who's fucking paying his employee to eat mayonnaise on a live stream. How much research do you expect me to do?
Anyways, we've got lots of good clips, so let's get into some of these, okay? Like I said, not 2 hours and 45 minutes. There's no way I was going to watch all of it, but we're a comedy show, and guess what? We get to watch a bunch of out-of-context clips of this fucking ding-dong and laugh at them, because that's what we get to do here, okay? That's what we get to do here. Robbie Bop Bop at GwenRob9 says, YouTuber in praise of shadows. What a dumb fucking name, by the way. Get a new name if you're going to continue on YouTube, bro. I don't want to say all that.
What, Robbie Bop Bop?
No, Robbie Bop Bop is good. Oh. That's a good name.
You think in praise of shadows? I will give him this. Every time I read his name, I think about what we do in the shadows, which is a far superior product. So, yes, I agree with you. Change your name.
But, yeah, here we go. He says, in praise of shadows is having a meltdown in his latest video, the one that he just privated, you saw, after being called out to hell and back for his far left takes. I'm going to get in some trouble here. Far left takes in his horror video essays, and he is struggling to pay his rent. Now, what I also didn't get, and like I said, didn't watch the video, so I don't give a fuck really, but it's called Bad Conservative Horror Movies. Why were all these people in it? I don't really get the
This
name
is like
of the
when
video.
the quartering, or not the quartering, when fucking Quentin Reviews just fell on his own sword because he was trying to talk shit about a Logan Paul movie and decided to do a 2-minute tirade on, here's the thing, I fucking hate Trump. And it's like, bro, what's that got to do with the stupid Logan Paul The Thinning movie or whatever it is? It's just interjecting a point. It seems to me, because I also did not watch, I had the intention.
Professionals here, folks.
It's funny because that's why I was able to pull it up so quickly, because I had this video queued up on YouTube. Like I was planning on watching it later.
I was not planning.
Because I've watched what everyone else has had to say about it. They've picked the parts out that he had already removed, and I'm like, well, is there anything good to this video, or is it just like pouty crybaby feel sorry for me bullshit? And it just it's a perfect time coming after covering the Frogan thing, where it feels very, very similar to some of the shit we got going
Low blow,
on here.
Kevin. Low blow. But yeah, I just didn't get it. What's the horror movie part of it? Why is I get Wendigoon does like content that's like horror. He does like that kind of stuff. Okay, that makes sense.
How many movies has he made?
Mudahar. I didn't know he did that kind of stuff, but I guess. But then he starts talking about, I guess it's just like these people are in association, right? Tom Dark and Brandon Buckingham and
these people
blah,
are,
blah,
all
blah, are all in
how you
association.
can prove that Wendigoon is a fascist
Gotcha.
because he hangs out with Mudahar.
Yeah, fascist.
Because he hangs out with Turkey Tom. Because he hangs out with Brandon Buckingham.
Okay.
Because he congratulated someone when they posted on Twitter that they were married.
It's one of my least favorite things when you fucking guilty by association people for no fucking reason. You're just like, well, you hang out with this guy and he likes guns, so I guess you're a fucking bigot freak.
Yeah, what do you call it? Suspect gun ownership? Like what? Huh?
If I was guilty by association, everybody would think I'm a fucking crazy redneck fucking gun-toting.
Yeah, yeah.
Republican.
Hate to break it to you kids, but every time Danny sits next to me, he's a gun-wielding fucking maniac, okay?
Kevin's actually the good one out of my friend group. Like the rest of them
I have
are
the fewest
way
guns, yeah.
Oh, anyways, let's listen to this guy and laugh at him, okay? Enough of the politics. Bad conservative horror movies, interesting.
This meme of an idea has directly impacted my work.
That's a meme
my
of a
sense
jacket.
self,
Wait,
and
hang
the
on.
videos.
Hang on. You see the tassels? I'm so sorry to derail this so early, Danny, but one of this guy's points was that Wendigoon is wrong because he's a millionaire and he comes from money. His parents were rich. This guy, again, much like Frogan, who had her emergency rent bar on her stream while she was trying to belittle someone's $10,000 donation. This guy's complaining about how he can't pay his rent, but he bought a fucking jacket from Billy Ray Cyrus's tour in 1998. You know how much that fucking jacket had to cost? Are you
Maybe
kidding
he picked
me?
it up at a Goodwill.
My God,
Maybe he picked it up at a Goodwill, dude. Chill out.
This dude's out
It's
here.
got nipple tassels, too.
He's
You
got
just
an
don't see
achy,
'em.
breaky heart because Wendigoon makes more money than he does, and he's fucking blowing his Twitch earnings on fucking jackets.
But let this play out because he says
Shouts
some
out to Bite Size Bikes, by the way.
Shit
I see your funny chats in here, brother.
Cringe as fuck.
Sense of self and the videos that I am able to make. And I don't really think that that's fair. There was a month last year where I only made $500 in ad revenue. I can't live off that. The amount of times that I've almost had to stop making videos since then has been almost monthly. I've barely been able to keep this afloat. I've paid my rent
Grammarly is also
most months for
free.
the past year. The cruel and untrue things that you say about another person do in fact have direct impacts on them and the way that people culturally see them. It's why I've pushed my Patreon so much in the past year, even though I know it's annoying as fuck to do. Because it is literally the only resource that is keeping this thing going after what happened.
Then work a fucking job, dude.
I wanted to let him get through it. 'cause I
Work
knew
a
where we were
side
going with
job.
a side job. It's like, no, okay, no. Nobody has ever fucking sat down with one of these motherfuckers and said, you're gainfully employed at fucking YouTube, okay? No, it's not a job, okay? It's a thing you can do and make money, but it doesn't mean it's a job. It doesn't mean that you should like, you're privileged if you get to just exclusively do that, okay? To complain to these people about, well, I could barely make rent. It's like, join the fucking club.
These people who
Everyone
are watching
else.
you on their leisure time, either off of work or to get through work or while doing chores, like almost everybody in your audience likely is not in your situation. They are envious of that situation. They would love to have $500 a month from YouTube, and you want to make it about fucking whining about yourself. You want to talk about how good of a writer you are, which I'm so fucking flummoxed now that I can't even form a fucking coherent sentence. But you've got this fucking trash in here. Oh my God, I'm on tilt, boys. I'm vibrating.
You just don't get to. It's the number one sin as a creator online, in my opinion. It's like the one thing that can guarantee you that everyone's gonna look at you sus. And, you know, you're one step away from getting canceled. When you start saying, guys, I can't like, I can't do this anymore because I'm just not making enough money, you know, blah, blah, blah. It's like, good. Like, that's your problem. Okay?
Yes, absolutely.
These, like, you got to appreciate the people that watch you, not expect it.
Like,
it's fucking weird.
Does our chat hop in here all the time and complain about their jobs? Right? You know, they're like, God damn, dude, my life sucks. You know, woe is me. We're here in some degree to either serve as some sort of distraction from whatever you got going on in the rest of your life, just to have some fun with us for a couple hours. It shouldn't be about, oh, hey, while you're here, my life's real hard too, and give me money, please. More money, money needing a lot now.
Guys, me and Kevin are cutting it close on rent this month.
These hair implants, yeah, dude, rent's bad. That's why we've been doing more content creation. We've both been calling off work a lot and just making more content because we need money to survive.
All right, so this one says Azu with a nice little trans flag here. At Mystic Azu says, this new In Praise of Shadow video is genuinely horrible. Dude spends over a half an hour trying to imply that Wendigoon is a far-right fascist, and his examples are shit like this. You cannot make this up, okay? So here is a good swing at Wendigoon.
Wendigoon is publicly friends with Brandon Herrera, who has made jokes that implied that he was sympathetic with public shooters who killed Leftist, and collaborated with Kyle Rittenhouse, who has posted images of himself with an MP40, which is a gun used by the Nazis. Wendigoon is publicly
pause. Time out.
Okay.
The MP40 is also a gun used by every fucking 40-year-old man or younger that's ever played a Call of Duty game. Just because
Nazis
someone
use clothes too, and knives and hair product and glasses and
Hey, listen, you guys don't want to know how into Eagles Nazis were. All right, listen, all of America's got a problem now. Okay, wow, my God, dude, you better fucking call Volkswagen. Well, see, you know, I understood the assignment here, boys.
You're matching.
I said I have a Hawaiian shirt that I wear that has nothing to do with some Bungaloo boys or the Born on a Bayou boys, whatever the fuck, the Run Through the Jungle boys, whatever the fuck we're talking about here. This is just a dope-ass Hawaiian shirt, if I do say so myself, that was given to me by my late grandfather, who was a Bungalow boy. No, I'm kidding. He wasn't. He doesn't even know what the fuck a Boogaloo is, neither do I. But back to the shit video.
Joe Rogan says he looks like he has a Cheeto in his lip and needs to take Tren and horse trank like me.
Yes, Joe Rogan.
Damn, Joe.
Joe Rogan, who loves his job. I love your
Can
job
you get
too,
me
Joe.
some?
I'm gonna do it someday. This Saturday.
Can you imagine? In Praise of Shadows, seriously, we got Joe Rogan in the chat right now. Could you imagine Joe going on his show, sitting across from like one of those eggheads, like Jordan Peterson or something he has on, and he's like, Hold on, Jordan. I gotta do this for a second. Guys, this is the part of the show where I shill out to you, okay? Here at Rogan Studios, okay? The Mothership Comedy Club hasn't been being able to keep up with rent here.
We finally booked Brendan Schaub, and now we're fucked.
The roof is leaking, okay?
Goddamn.
The bathroom's still clogged over there. Jamie fucked that shit up.
Turns out none of my friends are funny, actually.
Can you please donate, okay? I'm sleeping on a fucking sleeping bag on the floor in the studio right now because I can't make rent. my steroids just cost way too much, okay? You guys aren't paying me enough here. I'm getting excellent guests like
Joe.
What rules, you sons of bitches?
Joe to talk to this guy for 2 minutes and say,
"Oh, why does it lie?"
Wait, there's a good one where we have both
Joe
rules? And
this is a transphobic
Well, it's even worse than that, you know.
It is worse than that.
So going for Wendigoon, and it was like, I thought the most damning piece of evidence in there is that somebody hung out with Kyle Rittenhouse.
Yeah, it was great.
This guy says, okay, In Praise of Shadows says, Wendigoon sucks because he took a picture with Donut Operator on Twitter, who Donut Operator likes guns, and he hangs out with Kyle Rittenhouse that one time.
And he hates Mudahar because Mudahar said you shouldn't deplatform people whose entire brand is I'm trying to unplug from the Matrix and the Matrix is trying to silence me.
Right.
This dipshit took that to mean that Mudahar was pro Andrew Tate, which is, I mean, how you can
I think
write
we have some of that here.
a 3-hour script on something that you clearly did such little research on is fucking beyond me. That's the level of hubris. Like, this dude has been farting into a wine glass for some time now. And he really thinks he's the smartest person in every fucking room he's in.
You're supposed to sniff the wine before you drink it, you know. The smelling is part of the senses.
Yeah, dude, that ain't why I'm drinking. So, you know, pass that on to the next guy, brother.
So yeah, I mean, like, has your, like, let's think of somebody. Say your dad. Has your dad ever met anybody famous?
Hell yeah, dude.
So, like, who's like the most?
All the time.
Who's like probably the most well-known famous person your dad's ever met? If you had to just guess,
It's probably gonna be a sport. He meets more sports ball guys than anything, I would think.
Okay, so most famous sports ball guy do you think he's met?
It would be probably Dwayne Wade.
So Kevin's dad met Dwayne Wade, and I fucking hate that guy. So Kevin, guess the show's fucking over, dude. Your dad happened to be that guy that met that guy, and I'm fucking absolutely out. I'm about to make a fucking true detractor on your ass.
It's exactly what I did when he sent me that. I was like, dude, fuck that, dude. You understand how he cost the Indiana Pacers 2 shots at a title? You better never get sick. I'm putting your ass in a home. All that just over one picture with Dwayne Wade. I was like, you're fucking done, dude.
Imagine if I made a hit piece on everybody that listens to Blink 182.
Oh God, yeah. You'd be like Mr. Pink in that one Adam Sandler movie with The List. I'm talking about Steve Buscemi. That's his name.
Buscemi. Oh dear Lord. Did they ever catch that guy that punched Buscemi, dude? They should fuck him up.
If not, well, he talk about lists. I hope so. Then I can finally cross that one off mine.
Here's another Wendigoon slam here from the one and only In Praise of Shadows. I always got to think of his fucking name.
Yeah, because it's a dumb name. It's another. While we're keeping track, I'm like, this is a bad name.
Not even close.
Way too many syllables, by the way, too. And then IPOS is a short. Like, there are certain little tests. We talked about this before, Danny. Remember we were talking about
shit?
How you name? I'm a piece of shit.
IPOS. I'm a piece of shit. Nice abbreviation for you there, In Praise of Shadows.
You gotta test these things, man. You gotta do little things like say, hey, did you watch the last In Praise of Shadows? Like, nobody's gonna say it sounds stupid.
It sounds very stupid.
God damn.
So this was all a quote tweet here, and within a quote tweet here. But the Jacrimbo at Jack's Bad at Names says, "Damn, this dude just went. Hey, just so you know, Wendigoon has some pretty weird political beliefs and associates himself with some scummy people, and basically everybody is coming for his head for it." Just because you like some YouTuber doesn't make them immune from criticism. Then he...
Unless it's us.
Comments afterwards, right, exactly, and says, someone legit said that he hope he gets evicted and starves, all because he criticized Wendigoon. His tweet he shows says, "You're a sniveling, spineless worm. I hope you get what's coming to you. In fact, I hope you don't make rent or get enough food this month." Okay, that's a weird thing to say.
That's a perfectly reasonable take, Danny. I feel like you and I should be held responsible for the behavior of every single person that has ever been in our chat. Of course, yeah. You're all, just so you know, when you're all out there in the world, not even online, when you're out there at your local deli, you are representing us. You are representing the Clout Route. So you better
be on your best
fucking behavior, dude, because we're responsible for that now. That's on us. We get together and tell jokes for 5 hours a week, so now that makes us fucking responsible for you and what you do in defense of us when we are fucking asleep or who knows doing what, poorly researching a 3-hour hit piece.
That's what I do. So this is a quote tweet of that. Okay, you see here. Born to tweet, forced to post at the cultist. Okay, he says, "Damn, that's crazy. Anyways, here's In Praise of Shadows saying Wendigoon shouldn't be allowed in public." So,
oh my God.
So
who's the Nazi?
So a guy, yeah, right. A guy tells In Praise of Shadows that he shouldn't get food or rent this month. And then this guy responds with, "Well, that guy actually said some pretty shit stuff himself."
Yes. But the reason that I care is because this does not belong in horror or anywhere. I care deeply about horror.
It's a Christian-phobic
and everything that
imagery,
he
by
does
the
has
way.
demonstrated so far in his
Scary.
career that he should not be welcomed in
He's
our
got
spaces.
Wendigoon depicted
or
as
even,
an angel
you know,
in the Old
just
Testament.
in public.
That's
yes.
very, very, like, that's Christian phobic, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I know I
like it.
talked over
Third
part
eye
of that, but
shit.
it needed to be pointed out. This, if you've ever read the Book of Enoch, or you know, like that, Wendigoon looks like what an angel would probably look like right now. This is
kind of freaky.
If Keffel's being drawn to look exactly how she looks as transphobic, this is absolutely Christ-phobic. Do they have a
It's
how,
anti
for a group
my
of people
religion.
that's always calling themselves oppressed? How do we not have a phobia for them yet? Right? How are they not just running around being like, you're Christ-phobic, goddamn?
Because we're not there yet. Like, there's not enough people that are
Oh, yeah. definitely.
anti-Christ.
Woo!
But yeah, listen to this bit at the end. It's so funny.
He should not be welcomed in our spaces, or even, you know, just in public. And yes,
We should put like a badge on him with a number, maybe. Is that what you were saying there? Huh?
He says, because he hangs. So you saw what he said earlier. He hangs out with Donut Operator, who likes guns, and also hung out with Donut Operator hung out with Kyle Rittenhouse one time. So Wendigoon also gets judged for that. And because of all that, he should not be welcome in our spaces, he says. He's talking lefty spaces or whatever the fuck. His hug box. He should not be allowed in our spaces or in public in general.
But it'll be fine because they'll have these little ghettos set up for them where they can maybe work off, you know, a sentence, maybe.
Does he know that the guns are legal, though?
Which one of these? So wait, so now liking a machine gun that a different country was the one, a different country
it's a Nazi
used.
gun, that's why.
That makes you a Nazi, but saying that this person who believes in things that I don't believe in should not be allowed into public spaces, that's somehow less Nazi? Do you even fucking think before you speak?
Like-
Do you edit your own scripts when you write them down? A 3-hour video at no point in time. Like I was talking about this before with the shared psychosis. How much coke was this guy sniffing that he went through however long of a production period
He does
this
look
takes?
like a
And
Hunter
still-
S. Thompson kind of guy.
No, fuck that, and fuck you for saying that. No. Hunter S. Thompson will dig himself out of his grave and shoot himself in the head all over again if he heard you fucking say that. That is the most disrespectful thing anyone has ever said on this entire program.
He did
Wow.
it. Not me. It was him.
Wow.
He did it.
You son of a bitch, I pee in the shadows or whatever the fuck your name is, dude. I hate you with every fiber of my being. You son of a bitch.
Oh, well. He's got more to say, so you might hate him more. After
Good.
this. That was just Wendigoon.
That's like an energy drink for me, dude. Yeah, give me more.
He's
Pump
coming,
this shit directly into my
He comes
veins.
for everybody, okay? That was just Wendigoon. Here is a little on Donut Operator, okay? I'll play some of this. He talked about him already, how he likes guns and how he hung out with Rittenhouse.
Wendigoon is publicly friends with Donut Operator, and even retweeted a photograph of the two of them hugging. Donut Operator is a gun-crazed, very far-right
He
YouTuber
retweeted
with
a
4
picture of
million
them hugging.
subscribers, whose career consists of him reviewing footage
You
of police
whack
officers
rappers.
shooting and killing people. He was once a cop himself, before he made more money making YouTube
Why does he do
videos
this
and
editing?
retired. His
Oh,
content is
pause.
very
Can we go back?
pro-state,
Can you rewind
pro-cop,
that for me real quick?
Yeah.
A few seconds? Okay, go ahead and just play it, and then I'll tell you when to pause again.
Made more money making YouTube videos and retired. His content
Oh,
is
pause. He was once a police officer, but he figured out he could make more money making YouTube videos and retired. I think we have once again hit our root issue, Danny. Yet another person who actually makes money on YouTube, thus drawing the ire of this flaccid man baby.
He's mad that he's not making
Which
that
apparently,
Donut Operator
sorry
money.
guys, I guess I'm homophobic now because earlier someone said he had low testosterone and he
Transphobic.
implied that no, he's a gay person. So when someone said that he had low testosterone, he said you're being homophobic. Because now all of a sudden, who's being homophobic now? Who's the one that's saying low T equals gay? Not us, bro. You.
You did that, buddy.
God damn it.
Hunter S. Thompson.
God damn it. You fucking Hunter S. Thompson.
Hunter S. Thompson.
Once a cop himself before he made more money making YouTube videos and retired. His
Why does he
content is
edit
very
like this, though? He
pro-state,
gets big and small.
pro-cop, pro-gun, and pro-death to people who don't share his beliefs.
He's never seen a Ken
propaganda.
Burns documentary.
For example, one of his
Check this
videos
out.
is titled "Predator Takes Shotgun to the Face" and features a picture of him smiling in the corner of the thumbnail next to an image of a terrified man about to be executed by cops, with the text that reads "Head Removal."
Hi everyone, Donut here. Today we're
A
going to
terrified child
shooting.
predator?
9/11 dispatchers receive a call.
Well, this is the funny thing. His
God.
argument basically is that, like, killing people isn't cool. I'll admit, okay? I'll be based and admit that, like, death to human beings is not a cool thing. But when you're trying to make, like, a compelling argument, okay? You're trying to make a compelling argument about how a guy is bad, and your argument is, like, he likes when humans die. That's why he's bad. This is the argument that In Praise of Piss is trying to make or whatever. So he says, here, I'll just let him say it. Fucking
Cops, with the text that reads "Head Removal."
head removal. So he found it so offensive that this guy would celebrate the death of somebody. And when you put it there and stop, you're like, yeah, that's pretty bad. You know, I wouldn't like it if Kevin was just, celebrating a crazy video where a guy got killed in it for no reason. That'd be weird. I think he's a little creepy for that.
So member of the Bush family?
But then you keep going and you say that it was actually one of those pedo hunting videos and he was killing a PDF file. And then it's like, well, you could have picked a better argument. It's like you want people to be on your side and you're like, he that likes it when people die. And they're like, well, who died? And they're like, a PDF file. And then you lose almost all of them.
Almost all. Well, first of all, just like my hero, Hunter S. Thompson, I keep all of my snuff films locked in a vault. Okay, I have a safe inside a vault. That's, I'm not just going to send Danny my snuff films. Come on. Come on.
It's just so weird, dude. This guy cannot pick. He can't even make one good argument.
How do you think I pay my bills, dude?
One.
YouTube doesn't pay me $500 a month. I got to make money somehow.
He can't even get one. Not capable. Here, let's keep going here.
Dude, I just saw it's a list, dude. It's like
It's
Jericho
a list.
reading the list of 1,004 olds.
More. Okay, so here's versus Mudahar, okay? Oops, accidentally, how do I exit out of the dock in the middle of this show? That's not good.
Ooh.
But here is Mudahar, okay? And Mudahar gets his own little segment, and he gets his own little rebuttal here to the In Praise of Shadows video. So here is Mudahar's clip, and then his little response. Let's listen to the clip, and then I'll read out what he said.
He is friends with
the League of Shadows.
Oopaville, a gun-obsessed content creator that has taken advantage of Nakado Avocado's mental decline
Oh,
for fame
no, he didn't.
and for money.
That's a lie.
And on top of that, has made content with the human trafficker, Andrew Tate.
He made
is friends with
content with Andrew
Mudahar,
Tate.
who argued against Andrew
Where he
Tate being
questioned
the
Andrew
platform
Tate's
from
beliefs.
social media websites, and has recently showcased a great deal of transphobia in his most recent video.
Dude,
he is friends with...
Your brain is so rotten if you think Oompaville is a fucking far right wing content creator. Like listen, I'm not watching. I don't have my notifications set to all for Oompaville like you guys should have for Clout Route. Sorry, I don't know I got like a tick today, Danny. I can't stop reading ads. But I just I don't know. It doesn't I don't get it. It's bad.
He fucking, oh my, so is this was actually still part of the Wendigoon hate then?
Yeah.
He was still saying, oh, he's also friends with Oompaville who shoots some guns.
Who took advantage of Nikocado Avocado, which is not true.
Well,
and in fact, in the stuff that they made together, it became obvious that Nick is self-aware and knows that he's playing a character.
Right,
Which
they
therefore,
did a whole thing with each other,
yeah,
right? It's
he was also a consent.
episodes, multiple things.
It's the whole I consent, I don't. You know,
yeah,
where it's like, the fuck?
This guy's like, you can't do that.
I'm mad for you. Nick can't think for himself. He's fat, okay? Fat people can't think for themselves.
Yeah, so this guy's fat phobic too, is what we're saying then.
They need
In
me
Praise of Shadows, very fat phobic.
and the communal hive mind
Wow.
to think for them. They're oppressed. Okay? You're ableist if you think Nikocado Avocado can think for himself.
That's true. Ableist, fat phobic. This guy sucks, dude.
What a wiener.
But then Mudahar says here in his response, I'll give you a little look at that. It's hilarious how bad faith commies are on the internet, not ever looking into the content I've made, going over case documentation about Andrew Tate and shedding light on his bad behavior, or looking past a thumbnail for damning evidence I've presented in a video. Because, yeah, one argument was you said Andrew Tate shouldn't be deplatformed, and one argument was you had a Keffel's ugly picture in your thumbnail, therefore you're transphobic.
Is this dude outside of Mudahar, which he maybe just picked as an easy win because he agrees with that transphobic thumbnail take? Joe Rogan says this guy is being stereotypical just because Oompa is a farm boy. He also said, LOL, Oompa is just one of those guys that doesn't have his own opinions and post commentary after the drama is settled. And when he said that second part about this guy's being stereotypical because Oompa is a farm boy, I was thinking about that because he has a section in his video, he being I Piss in Shadows, where he talks about
Shadow. Why would he do that?
where he talks about that Oompa is from or lives in Tennessee, and then goes into detail about how 93% of that county is white, and that because of that, you have to assume that everyone in Appalachia that you meet that's white is racist until they prove to you otherwise, which I think it was Muda that pointed out that Appalachia actually encompasses 18 different states. So is this guy maybe just a self-hating white guy?
He's
like, is he
a
racist
neo-Nazi?
against white guys?
Neo-Nazi? No, that's not a good.
No, he's
Neo-Nazis
something
like white guys.
equally oppressive, but like a different kind. I don't know.
We'll have to figure out one for him. Antifa?
Probably.
When you're feathering it, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
this guy
see.
needs
Let's
to feather it a little
so
bit more.
Mudahar gets called out. He also rebuttals, says like, "Okay, dude, whatever. You're a fucking goober," as he would. Brandon Buckingham gets called out and also responds. Okay. Couple clips here for
Deep Appalachia.
Brandon Buckingham.
Oh,
Here's your
sorry, I
Deep
spoiled it.
Appalachia.
I buried the lead.
Here's your Deep Appalachia.
Deep Appalachia is very white country, and for the most part, is exceptionally racist. Genuinely, in this part of the country, you have to assume that any
Man,
white
he's
person
calling
you
us
meet
out
is
hard.
racist unless they show you otherwise.
Unless
Deep
they
Appalachia-
show you otherwise.
So you
That's so crazy. You are guilty
until proven otherwise. Wow.
Oh yeah.
You
This
couldn't write
guy's
this shit.
This
You couldn't
guy's
write
on like
this shit.
the equality side. Like that's wild, dude. The people he doesn't like are the fascists. This guy's wild to me.
You couldn't write this shit.
Every
dude.
white person on this side of the mountain is a racist. Prove me wrong.
We're fucked.
God damn.
I care deep.
The jury's out.
Fucking
I
I
guess.
piss in Steve Crowder or whatever this guy's name is.
I care deeply about horror, and everything that he does has demonstrated so far in his career that he should
this
not
is
be
that
welcomed
same
in our
other clip,
spaces, or even, just in public in general. I care.
Should not be allowed in public in general for having these opinions. Brandon Buckingham says, "I forgive you for thoughtlessly defaming me, but claiming all white people in Deep Appalachia should be assumed to be racist, and saying Wendigoon should not be welcome in public because of his assumed beliefs really show how hateful and insane you are."
Yeah, this dude's out here like all the white people from Appalachia need to be rounded up, tattooed on their forearm, and we can't let them into the bars anymore. Like,
Where's this guy from,
what
anyway?
in the fuck?
Like, what the where's this guy from? Not Deep Appalachia.
You guys got
I
to
guess.
remember, even the villains don't view themselves as villains, right? The best villains, in fact.
So there's your Cyrus
Think
fucking
they're right.
crop top there or whatever. Your Billy Ray
Appalachia.
Cyrus expensive top you were talking about earlier. Brandon says, this self-righteous bread tuber thinks if you're friends on the internet, or if you're friends with internet historian, donut operator, shoe on head, Oompaville, Mudahar, Gar and Thumb, Turkey Tom, Brandon Herrera, or myself, then you are a bad person. I just like the picture.
I just love that picture.
That's
dude.
a good picture.
That I want, to some
What
extent.
was he thinking
I
wearing
want
this?
that level of self-confidence. I think.
What was he thinking, dude? There's nothing about this, okay? I'm sorry. But, like, I'm even trying to, like, stretch my fashion, broaden my fashion horizons here. I'm trying to really, okay? Because he's got this fucking weird looking thing. It looks like he has a dress on underneath, right?
That
Which
is
is fine,
a deep
whatever.
V-neck.
You want to wear your dress, what the fuck ever, I don't care.
Call it a U-neck.
But you need to. It doesn't matter if you wear dresses or fucking button-up shirts. You still need to fucking look normal when you go out in public. And I guess he wasn't out in public per se. He just put it online. But the dress under the leather tassel-y coat with the fucking flat bill like ball cap on. And the
also
mustache.
Probably
and the mullet.
needs to be coming home, by
Everything.
the way. Talk about some long bangs.
This is a tragic ensemble right here. I mean, like, Kevin in the Boogaloo outfit is 10 times as sexy, okay?
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't need
Well,
a
that's just
fucking
genetics.
leather
All right,
tassels
we
and
can't
shit.
we can't blame him for that.
Can't help. I guess you can't help yourself, right? You can't help it.
What up, GPP?
Done with GPP. Yeah, you know me.
Bite-sized Vike says he's simply trying to bring balance to the force.
We've got Gabe. Yeah, it's Gabe on Twitter here.
Okay. Solid handle. Like that handle.
Here are some comments underneath. Dude looks like the Tiger King's butt boy. That was the picture that we just looked at. They're referring to. These are good ones, okay? Tiger King's butt boy. He looks like if Shane M. Gillis actually had Down syndrome.
Oh
legit.
my god, dude. Oh.
Doinks. So let's recap the situation. I did nothing wrong.
What's the last one? Oh, they
you
just
can't
say
put that
straight
on
up
us.
the F slur in like German letters.
Something about burning on a pyre.
Some,
it's like a bunch of sticks.
What do they call those meatballs over there?
I don't know.
So Brendan Buckingham got a little bit. Brandon Buckingham. I don't know why I want to call him Brendan all the time, but I do.
Brendan Birmingham.
Let me read you Wendigoon's response that gets pinned to the top. Or no, not pinned, I guess. It's just verified, so it's at the top. But he left a message underneath the crazy in praise of piss video before it got privated now. But I'll read the comment out here. It says, please, we don't need to even pull it up because it's just a big fucking giant thing of white text. I'll just read it to y'all. Please, no one harass or comment rude things on my behalf. I do not agree with or condone meanness in any way. This is Wendigoon. If you're here to leave a spiteful remark on my behalf, don't. Nothing good comes from anger. I want to apologize for people saying awful things to you on Twitter. I did not know this was happening, and don't stand by that behavior. I followed you because I saw your Slender Man video and enjoyed it. Then saw you in my recommended follows. So interesting, he lost a fan, too, after all this, calling fucking Wendigoon some kind of freak bigot. The guy genuinely enjoyed one of his videos. How unfortunate.
Well, I mean... Exit out.
Is this kayfabe?
Exit out. If you're really trying to make someone look like an asshole after they've already stuck their foot in their mouth, that's a nice, real easy way to stick the knife in a little bit.
Well, now you sound like in praise of shadows.
Well, guess what? God forbid I just not be on someone's side and just think for my fucking self. My God, it's a novel concept, isn't it, folks? Yeah,
I'm gonna hop back up on my fence now, guys.
Okay, I'll keep reading here. Where did we stop? He liked the Slenderman video. It sounds like you strongly dislike me, and that's okay. But if I have done anything to cause that, I apologize. If I have ever spoken against you without cause or made any joke at your expense, I am sorry. I did not follow you to harass you, but if that contributed in any way, I wish I could take it back. You don't have to like me, but I hope you do not feel I have any ill will against you. There is a lot you assumed incorrectly about me, but that's to be expected. I try to keep my life private in what ways I can, and my friends mentioned in the video can take up for themselves. I will only point out that your assertion about Brandon Buckingham is particularly egregious because the lie regarding a threat was made up by Sneeko when Brandon called him out on his behavior. Okay, so there was beef between Brandon, Buckingham, and Sneeko at one point because they were gonna like box or whatever. But I don't think it did. It end up happening?
No, no.
Okay, yeah, right. Sneeko bailed.
Sneeko has never fought in a sanctioned fight. We know that because he's still alive.
That's true. He says, I've made similar mistakes most YouTubers have at one point or the other, but harmful allegations spread when people parrot rather than decipher data. I have said things in the past I do not agree with now, and I'm learning to better myself daily, and each day find myself more in the wrong. I have said things in the past that I do not agree with now, and I am learning to better myself daily, and each day find myself more in the wrong. That doesn't sound right to me.
Adrenaline in my soul. I'm not reading all that though. And that is why you ask ChatGPT to write your apology for you and keep it under 500 words. Because goddamn, written exactly like a guy who makes every video at least 2.5 hours long. All right, Jesus Christ, it's called passive voice. Use less of it.
Let's see.
I don't know if that was actually his problem.
I am sorry for the things I said to bring hurt or strife in any person or people. May God forgive me. I hope you're successful. The Slenderman video was great.
Me. Jesus Christ.
And I hope that serious. You don't find myself or my audience impeding your career.
May God have mercy on my soul.
A very nice apology from Wendigoon, actually, like above and beyond for what he's being called out for by this fucking freak. Here's Turkey Tom got called out, and he wanted to say something. Genuinely redacted person did zero research, comes across like a complete schizo. I am making a video. Brandon Buckingham even says, this guy self-owned so hard I almost can't believe it's real. Recording my video about it tonight. So everybody's taking their turn.
Everybody's slipping ads in when they have the chance, Danny. This is what
true.
This is.
That's true.
You know, like and subscribe.
But let's hear what I pray or in praise of shadows. I keep getting it wrong.
I pray with shadows.
It's because it's so fucking dumb. That's why. In praise of shadows made a Patreon post, and I'm about to read you a nice one again. Okay, so get ready for another dramatic reading.
Dude.
Hey everyone. Sorry for not saying anything sooner. I wanted to take a few days to clear my head and genuinely listen to the conversation going on around this video before I addressed it. Flat out. I let my emotions get the best of me here. This wasn't my best work, and this wasn't my best self. This was made out of anger, and I should have never lowered myself to do that.
Which Danny is getting. This is why you should put this shit up on the screen, because Danny did not read at all what this idiot typed. He corrected it so much. What he really said.
Oh, myself correct.
This was made out of anger, and I should never lower myself to do that. Not I should have never lowered. No. See, you're reading it the way it should be written, probably. But no, I'm just kidding. You don't actually have to put it on screen. But I'm like, you're giving this guy too much credit, man.
But no, this is my favorite part.
Grammarly is free, dude, and also Grammarly, call me.
He says,
I'm pitching your shit all the time.
He says, I will not be taking another project like this on again. You know me as being a media analysis channel, and that's what I should be. I should promote love and horror through providing a positive example. I thought I was doing good here, and I think to an extent I did some good, but I could have gone about it differently, dude.
Delusion.
I don't know. You privated the video, so clearly you don't think that anymore.
You're delusional, my dude. Let's go to. I got to finish that one, but
it's good that he privated it. That's better than his dumbass response. Than saying fucking bad. I tried to do good, but I failed. I'll do better next time. Your video fucking sucked, and it was full of a bunch of misinformation and bad judgment calls. You know, like, yeah, cut the cord. Delete the video. Private the video. You're good. Good on you. That's the one thing in this fucking whole situation in 2 hours and 45 fucking minutes of your dumbass video that you actually did right. So good for you, buddy. Where are we at here? We got time for something else. Do you want to get to some Rakita updates?
Yeah.
So tomorrow for everyone, Rakita Law, Nick Rachita, True Detractor will come out for everybody. It's already out for Patreon and for members here. But that will give you the whole backstory, the lore behind the arrest, what Nick has been up to. But there's some updates on Nick's responses, and this was cracking me up today when I saw these. Okay, there's a guy named, what is this dude?
Oh, damn, you had it on the other clip.
I was gonna say Legal Mindset is his name. Okay, and Legal Mindset is in a group chat actually with Nick Rekieta. And he's out of jail now, Rekieta is. You know, he did his little arraignment. We saw that in my video. Make sure you watch it if you haven't. So this is like after the aftermath of him actually getting the police coming to his house, him getting arrested, yada, 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 yada. He is now in panic mode, and this guy describes it a bit and kind of cracked me up.
If I were him, my suggestion, Nick, is shut the fuck up, get off of Twitter, get off of the internet, get off of locals, go over there and start talking about a plea deal. You're going to get a lot further than arguing with a bunch of people in a dude. Oh my fucking god!
This is my favorite part. This is why I want to
Oh
watch
my
it.
fucking god!
Watch
Nick
this.
just literally, he said, "I'm not saying anything else. Talk to me in DMs," and then he drops fucking three DMs after that. No, sorry, 3 group messages after that, stating facts that can be used against him in court. Nick is making statements about the guns and where they are and what they were doing. And he's making these statements in a fucking group DM. This guy is retarded. This guy is retarded.
Whoopsie.
He's a fucking idiot.
I guess I could have said.
explain yourself?
I guess I could have said it that one time. If the lawyer has the balls to say fucking redacted and I don't.
Oh, I guess. Yeah, that was your one card. You know, you had your chance.
I'll get a good one here sometime. Look at his eyes crossed there.
Well,
too, by the
God,
way.
you know.
Good pause.
I can't cast
Right
any
now.
stones there, right? You know.
And
Look like
I can
Steve
tell you
Buscemi.
right now, I'm much nicer than a lot of these motherfuckers in here, because a lot of people in this group text are fucking clout goblins. I'm going to say that.
So Rekieta's fucked, okay? Rekieta's absolutely fucked. Not only is, like, obviously all of the law things happening and making him look bad, resulting in him in some trouble, I'm sure. Not only that, but he's being embarrassed by his friends. Fans, I'm sure, are laughing at him, but friends especially. Like, his group chats are like, you're an idiot. Full of clout goblins that are going to post your shit on their YouTube stream.
Some of his biggest defenders, right, are kind of like, oh, hey, not really much I can do now.
Well, let me tell you this. So, first, if there was any doubt about some of the crap that's been happening with Rekieta, if you've heard through the grapevine all the shit, here is the warrant for his arrest and some of the reading here. It says the reporter indicated that 4 people from their church had gone to him reporting neglect of his children, possibly controlled substance use, and questionable relationship with an additional couple. So all the things, he's swinging, he's got drugs, and they don't take care of their kids.
Bro, it's one thing to swing. It's another thing to bring the other couple with you to church. Huh?
It says it was reported from a church preschool teacher that the children had complained of being hungry, not fed, and wearing the same clothes for 3 to 4 days at a time and would start to smell. So, you know, when it was just Rekieta the police came and they arrested him and his wife and they found some illicit substances or whatever and blah, blah, blah. It's like people make their judgment calls and like, well, lawyers are notorious for being drunk drug addicts, so, you know, hopefully he just gets help, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, hopefully he does get help or whatever, I guess. You know, you do want him to be healthy at some point, I guess. Rehabilitation's a good thing. But this guy's a piece of shit. It's way beyond just doing some drugs and being, you know, irresponsible. No, your fucking kids are being neglected, not fed, stinking, not showered, not oh my God.
It's awful, man.
It's awful. So it's way beyond just being a addict and getting on live and being like, watch me fucking break down on coke and alcohol.
Not that this is as bad as being negligent to your children, mind you, but one of the non-highlighted parts of that report pointed out that churchgoers often noticed that Nick would leave church for periods of time, probably about 12 minutes, if, just gauging by our previous experience, just hopping in there, do a little toot, come back, toot. Acting erratically and out of character. Dude, if you can't get through the church sermon without a bump, quit going to church. You're clearly not buying what they are selling. So why would you go? That's the most judgmental place on the face of this earth, is a church on a Sunday morning. I understand it's an oxymoron. That's not, take it up with them, not me. But it's still a fact of the matter. Why the fuck, if you're coked out of your mind, why do you even bother going to church for?
Well, he had to have some semblance of
it's probably the wrong take.
Looking like a good dad, bringing his kids to Sunday school with his wife. He seemed like an upstanding citizen, I'm sure, on coke. But
I think I'm focused on the wrong parts there, but forgive me, guys. This guy gives you a lot to react to, this Rakita.
Mama Creepy says, nice Hawaiian shirt, Kev. Vacay time.
Woo!
She doesn't
that's right.
hate the Boogaloo boy.
That's right.
Look for you. Okay. I like that. So amongst all this Rakita nonsense, okay, I just wanted to show a couple final things here. One of Rakita's big defenders has been this uncivil law guy. And
what a name.
I saw him on a stream that was talking about Rakita, and I was like, this guy seems like a goober. And then I start seeing clips surface of him in this defense of Rakita law shit. Like, people are kind of taking the piss out of him. And I was like, oh, okay. So at the glance, when I thought he seemed like a freak, he actually was a freak. I feel like I have excellent, first judgment.
Yeah, well, you were close. Danny thought this guy was a goober, but it turns out he's a bit of a gooner.
Well,
I'm not going to lie.
And that
I'm pretty fucking
is your trigger warning, because it wouldn't have been fair for us to play this clip without some sort of it's about to get a little weird for a few seconds here, folks, okay?
So at Kinocopter says uncivil law, Rakita law, I can't defend this. ... It hurts too much. Like I said, this guy was a big Rakita defender. Rakita says, God damn it, uncivil law, just apply some law tube to where it hurts. Oh my God.
He's so concentrated.
I know this is out of context, but what context could make this right?
Is it?
There's no context.
I'm assuming that's preparation H, but us men have a rule at the urinal, which is if you shake it more than twice, you're playing with it.
Does it count for buttholes too?
And I can only imagine you have
once?
to have something similar for your preparation H application, okay?
Just what the fuck is
Otherwise, you
this,
end up
dude?
getting filmed at a gas station doing something that not even the devil would sign off on.
I want you to be...
It involves a gas pump.
I want you to get serious with me for a second, though.
I
For
couldn't do
real.
it if I tried, but okay.
Try, okay? Bear with me. What could this have been? What?
I already said the only thing that could be reasonable to is it's hemorrhoid cream.
Right, but I get that.
And
It could be
deep,
that, but why
apparently.
would you record it though? I just don't understand. What could have been the situation where he's maybe is this a joke? That's what I really want to know.
I think the situation might probably be.
You think he's trying to be funny?
This dude likes some butt play, and this is part of a sexy DM he sent somebody.
Okay, so this is leaked footage
That's
of
what
him
I'm
being
thinking,
a perv.
dude. This is his audition tape.
Dude, he is getting up in there too, dude.
I am
He had
very
way too much
uncomfortable.
beans and toast, apparently.
That's what it is, Danny. He's out of he's out of X-Lax, so he just figured you gotta get it started, brother.
Shit,
one way or the other. Well,
holy shit.
You guys already know we're well into our poops and butts arc, so you should have seen this coming.
Yeah.
Can I show you something though?
Is this guy playing out of the other hole at this point? This is what comes out of the other end of this individual.
He looks so unhinged, okay? This is another one from Kinocopter. It says, uncivil law would sweep up the child abuse for Nick Rakita if he could, but he just can't figure out a way of can't think of a way to do it, so he's giving up.
Who would have thought this guy, clearly a very talented lawyer, wouldn't be able to come up with any ideas for anything? I feel shocked.
Such mega cope. He looks like Kyle Gass that hasn't shaved his head yet.
He does, yeah.
Listen to this fucker.
This is not the greatest video in the world. It is just a tribute.
Yeah. So long story short, the warrant is basically unattackable. The warrant is essentially unattackable.
Well, we know if this guy can't break it, guys, we're all fucked.
There's no point. We can't do anything. The problem is I can't think of a way to knock out enough. I can't think out a way. I can't think of a way to knock out enough things for it to matter. This is the problem.
So he's basically like, look, the warrant said so much bad shit that there's no way that I could get him out of being in trouble.
Wow. Hey, everybody needs a friend like that, I guess. Just a delusional, loyal, beyond any logical reasoning friend. Everybody needs one of those.
So if you guys haven't caught up to all the Ricada nonsense and fun, I've got a great video for you premiering tomorrow at 9 a.m. Keep your eyes peeled if you're here and you're not.
So, guys, I fingered my butt for 30 minutes about this. I still can't come up with anything. I guess we're done. Sorry, Nick. I'll put some money in your commissary, bud.
He's lubing up for
Nick. You're gonna need this butt lube more than I do here in a minute.
This is the only thing I can do for you. This is the only thing I can offer you, Nick. It looked like he had glue though. In that clip, it looked like Elmer's glue bottle. And if he's applying that back there, I mean, I really don't know what's going on.
It's a new workout plan.
But anyways, like I was saying, if you aren't caught up with the Ricada, 9 a.m. tomorrow, you can get a nice juicy drop from me.
That's who doesn't want that?
Yeah.
Fucking watch it. So let's recap the situation. I did nothing wrong.
All right. So you guys have gotten a whole 2 hours out of us, and that means we're going to get the F out of here. The fuck out of here.
Ooh,
okay. We're going to get the fuck out of here. But we will look at chat before we go, okay? Beware of crazy lawyers online, that's for sure. Because we know that they're all fucking crazy, apparently. They're either applying glue to their butt on recordings, or they're endangering their children and going to jail for 25 grams of cocaine.
Man, at least
law tube.
Whew, my God, dude, that's just yep. Like and subscribe.
I'm not surprised that lawyers are troubled people. You had to spend that much time in school, that much money on school, and then you had to do what they do on a constant basis. You know,
you just spend your whole day
you just lose
preparing to argue details with people.
Lots of
regardless
drinking.
of what the truth is, you're just like, I gotta win. So I know this guy actually murdered him, but if I can, if I hone in on this thing, we can get a parole meeting after 15 years. Like, goddamn, dude. What? Yeah, you would have to be.
It is interesting. How many lawyers
I don't have the stomach for that life.
Feel bad about what they do. You get somebody off, and you're like, God damn, like that guy actually really was a piece of shit. I'm just a good lawyer. Yeah.
And that check clears.
All right, let's get into the chat. Pest at the top. Thank you, Pest. Okay. Number one, we got Sleek the Geek. The Try Guys are trying to get rid of everyone. Woo. Fuck the Try Guys, okay? Go get Second Try, okay? Fuck Try Guys, YouTube. Second Try on your TV is where it's at, okay? Aren't you so excited to fucking pull up Try Guys and watch that on repeat instead
I'm
of
just
doing
glad
it on YouTube?
I just wish they would pull their videos from YouTube. I wish they would go that route. Then there'd just be more room for the rest of us. Just get all their shit out of there.
So you weren't mad when the Watcher guys said that they were going to remove all their content on YouTube?
No, I was. As soon as I knew when you were talking about the Watcher that you weren't talking about the guy in the Marvel universe that can see everything, then I just didn't give a fuck what happened to those guys after that. I was like, okay, cool. As long as my boy the Watcher is fine. I don't know who these fucking idiots are. They can go to the dark web for all I care.
Advent was in the chat. It's going to be a shit app that barely works. Probably. V-Dub says, they don't give 30% or whatever it is to YouTube or Patreon, though, since it's their own site. Maybe a smaller amount of payment processors. Now, Patreon doesn't take away
At least
that
they
much.
can keep 100%
I
of
think
nothing.
YouTube takes away quite a bit more than Patreon. I don't remember, honestly. I guess I don't check the finer
We don't
details.
care about money,
I'm not
dude.
making the buku bucks yet, so I don't really check the finer details, but I can't make my rent, guys.
We've
so
invested it all
I'd
into
really
sketchy
appreciate it.
cryptos, so don't worry.
Okay, my tires popped, and I don't know if I'm gonna pay my water bill this month. So
On
really-
August 9th, I woke up and all a dozen eggs had been scrambled in a pan. And it was pointed directly at my face. I need $100,000 for IRL streaming equipment and a vacation to Ireland.
Kevils. Okay, Keffels.
Okay, Kevils.
Harl says the supply guys supplying Nick Rakita with his that nose stuff. Okay, Renula.
Renula.
Like I know that Ren would never, like, people in general, not just Ren, but people in general, I feel like don't usually correct somebody when they get your name wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's kind of like a hard thing to say. You know, somebody just keeps, saying your name, especially online. Like, he's in text. We're on the mic. So at home, he's like, it's not Renula. You keep saying that. It's not Renula, okay? It's Renula.
Yeah, dude, technically everyone mispronounces my name every time.
Kevnovic?
Because my mom slapped one of them accente goos over the E, so it's technically Caven.
Kaveen?
Caven. She's been getting it wrong forever, but I don't say anything about it.
Renula, folks.
Because I don't want to get kicked out of the Highlander game that us Kevins have going. I'm afraid if they figure out how I say it, they'll kick me out.
MAGA Edits was here. Shouts out to MAGA Edits and Cuckcast, I guess.
Is
I
it?
was
Did we ever
getting it
get
wrong. K-Huck, Cuck, whatever.
Is Cuck?
Shouts
Okay.
out to them. Carla
out,
was
yeah.
here. Love to see you, Carla. Thank you for sharing the links. We appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Carla's the best, the best. Kangalop, thank you. They eat children with the demon faces underneath. I wonder what we were talking
Krampus.
about. Oh, the Krampus eats the children. They also beat you with sticks.
Actually, she
in
might have been talking
public.
about Wendigoon, to be honest, based on what
Wendigoon
we've
eat
heard.
your children.
Yeah, he might. He's just an awful person. Did you hear what what's his name said? Billy Ray Cyrus?
Oh, and we did get an answer. Maggot says either one is fine, to be honest.
Oh.
She says K-Huck Cast. So I was
Okay.
saying it right. V-Dub says K-Huck Cast, but Cuck Cast can work too. Kev's doing bong rips off stage.
What?
We got a little
Impressive
Cosmic
stuff.
Jive in there. Shouts out to Cosmic Jive.
Oh, appreciate
Always
you.
at the top.
Joe
Rogan.
Bite-sized Vikes, my boy. He said, have you seen the videos of Tim Dillon being Meghan McCain? What? No, I have not. Okay. Put that on the list for later. Thank you, Johnny.
I just saw the other day. I wonder if I can find it. Probably not. I just saw the other day he was doing like a promo for his newest tour or whatever, and it was like Hillary Clinton with giant tits.
Oh,
there it is, baby.
Oh.
Whoa! We'll be at the Comedy Store June 14th and 15th with Tim Dillon and Hillary Clinton's giant knockers. So if you want to see us, be there or be square. I'm inadvertently doing an ad for his
There you
comedy
go.
show.
Yeah, we won't be there, but you should go. Tell him we sent you.
Come on,
He'll be like,
Tim.
Who the fuck is that? Get
Yeah,
outta here.
tell him
Security.
Clout Route sent you, and then maybe Tim will come on someday. We'll have another fat comedian on.
I love it, dude. We need it. Oh, fucking watch it, dude.
I'm just kidding. We're having fun here, okay? We're having fun. Let's see. Bite-sized Mike says, Wendigoon's a chill dude. Yes, he is. Unstoppable JoJo.
What up, JoJo?
That'll never happen, even in his grandkids' lifetime. Joe Rogan is set.
Joe Rogan
she's
says
saying Joe
exactly.
Rogan would never have to shill out like fucking In Praise of Shadows does. He's not gonna miss his rent anytime soon.
He's done his shilling. Sorry, Joe.
Yeah, you already bought that Alpha Brain. He's well set. You know we've got some off stage. I got like fucking crates of that in the fucking closet.
Mm-hmm.
How do we think we survive on here?
Not me. I'm a Dubby Energy guy. Go to Dubby and
Energy.
put in code Bite Size Sports for 10% off at checkout.
Yeah.
What's up? What's up?
Pest says these guys are closeted homosexuals. Thanks, Pest, for that one.
What?
Mama Creepy likes your shirt. She says, hella aliens.
Hella aliens.
As we go through here, that might be them all.
Might have done it.
That
might have
be
done it.
them
Wait,
all.
no, go
Mel
all the way down.
Seeley.
Yeah, I was about to say, I saw Mel at the very end. There we go. Shout out. What's up?
That's one I always love to see in the chat. Shouts out to Mel Seeley, folks, okay? If you do not know, that is our season artist. These beautiful things behind us, all done by Mel Seeley. She even got this thing done for me, in particularly, one for me and Kevin both. What a great artist. What a great person. Check out Mel Seeley on all of those platforms where you can get art and stuff. Yeah. She's the best. She's writing like a little web comic right now, and I love her characters and all that. Go check it out, really. It's good stuff, okay? Mel Seeley, folks. On that note, this has been the Clout Route Live 111. We thank you for showing up. We thank you for being here. Your eyes and ears are great and welcome. Your chats are great. We love that. You keep the show running as per usual. Get in the Discord. If you're not, send me some stuff that you want us to watch on the show, and we will be back next Sunday to give you a regular show. But don't forget, Friday.
Little dick.
What the So let's recap this situation. I did nothing wrong.
Friday.
But actually.
You want to explain yourself?
Friday will be TCAP bingo, folks. Ooh. Make sure you're here. It'll be, in the evening-ish on Friday. Members only. We'd love to see you. Okay? Take it easy, and we will catch you on the flip side. Peace.